Good morning, sports fans, and welcome to another edition of NDB Media's Sports Talk with the Guys, home of the Monday morning quarterbacks on Saturday. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time, and we finally got the logo out of the way. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is zombie time. Yes, folks, we keep it real, and as such, we kill brain cells, and as such, we are the purveyors of the zombie apocalypse. You have been warned. Hide your kitties, hide your children. We are trolling the digital airwaves. Good morning, one and all, and thank you. Today is December 28th, the eye of the tornado. We had Christmas, and now we have New Year's, and I don't know why I did that. Maybe because I'm looking up at the calendar. I have 2024, 2025, and then 2023. I just covered up 2022, so I guess for legal purposes here on NDB Media, 2022 no longer exists. I am the scorekeeper. Good morning, one and all, and thank you for joining. It is a morning. Yes, they are. Good morning, talented universe. I want to give a quick shout out to a classmate of mine who I played baseball with and who I received an invite to go play some senior baseball with. But alas, I am unable to do such things due to my health right now. But I want to give a shout out to Dr. Gustavo Ortiz. He has a book out, and he will be joining us to discuss his book, and he'll probably be joining Sports Talk with the Guys in the future. But ladies and gentlemen, there it is. The park director, Wantes Hazard Park Haven. Now, if I think I know where that is, Hazard Park, but that's neither here nor there. The book is by Dr. Gustavo Ortiz, and he's going to be joining us in the future. He is a Dodger fan extraordinaire. That's his only fault, and I am looking forward to having him on the program real soon. Probably on Sports Talk with the Guys, but we're also going to have him as a guest. So, folks, you want to check it out. It is for Star Wars Skeleton Crew, so go figure. The book has been out for about a year, and it's cool. You have to check it out. And it's The Park Director, Wantes Hazard Park Haven by Dr. Gus Ortiz. Wow. I just found out about this, and I'm so happy to share it. Really cool stuff, man. And well, we're going to get to it, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, one and all. Good morning, Aisha. Thank you, and everyone. Let's do a roll call, folks. I know Michael's in the chat room, and Aisha's looking at the program. Why don't you let us know who you are and where you hail from? Right now in Joyville, it is 49 degrees, partly cloudy. It's going to get to a high of 66, overnight low of 48. So it's going to be colder tomorrow at the same time. Interesting. The humidity is 81%. I guess it is a tad dry. Pressure is 30.09 inches and climbing. Visibility is 6 miles. Wind is heading to the west at 2 miles per hour. Sunrise is in approximately 50 to 51 minutes. No, I got that wrong. In about 45 to 46 minutes at 6:55 a.m. I still got it wrong. It's at 6:55 a.m. I can't believe it. The math is failing me. Woo! Better not fail me in a week. Sunsets at 4:50 p.m., dew points at 44 degrees, UV index is 0.11, and the moon phase is a waning crescent right now. Taking a quick look at the events that have happened and come before us today. In 1938, Paul Gibbs scores 106 on a Test cricket debut versus South Africa. Back in 1946, Davis Cup men's tennis in Melbourne, Australia, Jack Kramer and Ted Schroeder give the U.S. an unassailable 3-0 lead, and they beat the Australians John Bromwich and Adrian Quist 6-2, 7-5, 6-4, and ends 5-0. Back in 1952, the National Football League Championship, Cleveland Municipal Stadium, the Detroit Lions beat the Cleveland Browns 17-7. In 1957, CBS states it won't broadcast baseball where minor league games are on. Ooh, talk about a illiterate past. Back in 1963, another Davis Cup men's tennis in Adelaide. American Chuck McKinley beats Australia's John Newcombe 10-12, 6-2, 9-7, 6-2 in the deciding rubber match to give the U.S. a thrilling 3-2 victory. I don't know why I slur my speech in such a manner. I used to speak accents when I was younger. I don't. I no longer speak in such accents. Back in 1978, the 30th hat trick in NHL New York Islander franchise history was scored by Mike Bossy. It was a hat trick. Merry Christmas. God bless America. Back in 2019, the 49th Fiesta Bowl college football playoff semifinal. Number 3, Clemson beats number 2, Ohio State, 29-23. So glorious, glorious, glorious. Oh, Aisha says she's kind of busy right now. You fending off the zombies, woman? Let me know. It would be exciting to know that. So we got a lot of stuff we're going to go over right now. I don't think the PGA and the LPGA are playing right now. And I am wrong. They played last week. The PNC. Team Langer was tied with Team Woods at 116. And the PNC Championship in Orlando, Florida for the men. And for the women, I don't think they're playing right now, are they? I should have checked this out before. But preparation makes us look good. I can't make everyone else look bad. No, I don't think there's anything going on right now. No, it must be the holidays. We're going to take a look at the NHL, folks, and scores last night. There were 8 games on December 27th. Oh, you can tell where the date is on my computer. I have the 2 monitors here. So I looked right down there to see what was going on. Sabres 6-2 over the Blackhawks. Woo! Maple Leafs 5-2 over the Red Wings. Hurricanes lost to the Devils 4-2. The Blue Jackets slugged it out. I know, same score as the Sabres Blackhawks. It was a Blue Jackets 6-2, but one slugged it out, the other one won. Go figure. The Blues 7-4 over the Predators, and in overtime, the Wild edged the Stars 3-2. Oh, the Avalanche, the Colorado Avalanche 4-1 over the Utah Hockey Club. There were 37 shots on goal by the Avalanche, scored 4 times, and the Utah Hockey Club had 35, and they scored once. That's shooting blanks, pal. And congratulations to Guillermo on known as the Prodigy on the network. The expectant dad. Good for you, buddy. It had nothing to do with the shooting blanks comment, but hey, it is what it is. Golden shooting blanks, not him. Golden Knights 6-3 over the Sharks. Sorry, Speedy. The Sharks lost again. And right now, taking a look at the standings through last night in the Eastern Conference, the Atlantic Division, you have the Toronto Maple Leafs tied with the Florida Panthers at 46. The Bruins have 42. The Lightning at 40. Ottawa Senators 38. The Montreal Canadiens 31. The Detroit Red Wings tied with the Buffalo Sabres at 30. In the Metropolitan Division, Eastern Conference, the New Jersey Devils are 51 points. The Capitals of Washington, D.C., 48. The Carolina Hurricanes are 43. Pittsburgh Penguins, 37. 1 over the Columbus Blue Jackets at 36, who they themselves are 2 over the Philadelphia Flyers. And they themselves are 1 over the New York Rangers and the Islanders of New York, tied at 33. I love doing math in the morning, which, of course, I never was very good at it. But don't tell the people what I've done in the past. In the Western Conference, the Central, the Winnipeg Jets are also at 51. They lead the Minnesota Wild by 3, who in turn lead the Colorado Avalanche by 4, who in turn lead the Dallas Stars by 3, as well as they lead the Utah Hockey Club by 3, and the St. Louis Browns have 38 points. And boy, they're really up in the Nashville Predators by 9, who have 29, and the Chicago Blackhawks are last at 26. Are they the worst team? Oh, it looks like they are. How sad for the Chicago Blackhawks. In the Pacific Division, the Vegas Golden Knights, 51. Edmonton Oilers, 44. The Los Angeles Kings, 43. Vancouver Canucks, 41. The Calgary Flames, 39. They lead the Kraken by 7, who in turn lead the Ducks by 2. And finally, the San Jose Sharks coming in last at 28. Good morning. Good morning, Always7 and Lukey's. Good morning, one and all. Thank you. Appreciate the like, Gridiron Girl. And I messed it up yesterday. Gridiron Girl was being very funny with me. And then she jumbled a message, so I asked her, hey, had anything to drink? She didn't respond to me all night after that. I was like, I thought it was funny. Read your message again. If you're able to read it, God bless America. I know I'm being a jerk, but good morning, one and all. Folks, I'm always working on improving my life, and that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to be less of an a-hole than I was yesterday. Baby steps. Wow, I prepared this coffee at about 5:40 this morning, and it's warm. Tibio, for those of us that speak English and Spanish. And look, I am having a Maruchan. I went for the lime chili chicken. So this is not the very hot one. There's a spicy chicken one. Oh, man, boy, does it clear out the neighborhood. Our old man last night was making a ruckus in the room. And I don't know why. And I didn't get the signals. And unfortunately, the cat, Ash, did his business right next to me on the towel. Poor thing. I didn't realize he was trying to get out at like 1, 2 in the morning. And I had to get him out. I did raise my voice at him, and I think it flustered him, and he was gone till about 5:45 this morning when we let him back in. And I felt bad about it. It's our fault. We didn't let him out. So it is what it is. John, morning. Are you already over there, John? Are you in the Philippines already? Dude, you're listening to us? He's probably saying, no, dude, I'm still here, you idiot. But hey, it is what it is. So, John, I hope you're doing well because I know you're going soon. So, I hope you're having a good time. But, folks, let's see, what else did I do? Yeah, I already went over the NHL. We're going to take a look at NFL. And don't forget, folks, we're going to go over the club that we have here. I'm always recruiting for the NFL stuff, dude. It's really funny. But we're going to take a look at the NFL, the standings right now through. You know, it's funny. That's the one thing that I cannot find immediately under teams on NFL.com and standings. And thank you, Lukey's. I believe you did send me. Yes. Okay. Right here. I have to send myself. I know that sounds stupid. If you would have read her email, then you'd also, not Lukey's, someone else. I'm trying to send this to me. There we go. Last. I have to email it to myself. Yes, so I'm preoccupied with myself right now. It's a sad day in the Noriega residence right now, or at NDB Media headquarters. So, taking a look at the American Football Conference, these are games through yesterday. We've got some football games that are going to be on at 10 a.m., so we're going to have to get to them. As of right now, the Bills in the AFC East are 12-3. The Dolphins are 7-8. Oh man. Oh, the God, the hair is standing on. Something walked in. Okay. I'm facing my monitors, and I have, as I mentioned, calendars, notes, post-it stuff right here. But I have from an auto shop, if you think, I've had these for 30 years. They're from Corporate Express, so I don't want to hear anything. Where you can put documents in, and they're in a folder type thing, so you can see them. And I always get glare from one of them. And the reason why I reacted is because I looked and the glare disappeared for a fraction of a moment, which comes from the overhead light. Oh, man. I always see it there, so I apologize. I'm a little slightly flustered right now. Where's the vodka? And I no longer see the glare, as a matter of fact. It's always there, but anyway. Whew, I apologize, folks. Tiny interruption right now. Yours truly is a tad flustered at the moment. So, I don't know. Maybe it had something to do with the Bills. But the Bills are 12-3. The Dolphins are 7-8. The Jets are 4-11. The Patriots are 3-12 in the AFC North. The Ravens are 11-5. They've qualified for a playoff spot, as well as the Steelers at 10-6. The Bengals are 7-8. The Browns are 3-12. In the AFC South, the Texans have qualified for a playoff spot at 9-7. The Colts are 7-8. I believe the Texans have also claimed the divisional. Going back up, the Bills also qualified for the division, and I did not let you know that. In the AFC West, the Chiefs have obviously clinched the division, and I believe, home field advantage all the way through. They clinched the playoff spot if they clinch the division. They're 15-1. The Chargers and Broncos are 9-6, and the Raiders are 3-12. In the National Football Conference in the NFC East, the Eagles have qualified for a playoff spot. They're 12-3. The Commanders are still in it at 10-5. Cowboys are 7-8. Sorry, Aisha. The Giants are 2-13. The New York Giants, Gridiron Girl, 2-13. Who wants to be a mascot for that team? In the NFC North, the Lions have qualified, as well as the Vikings. Both are 13-2. Packers are 11-4. The Bears have qualified for nothing. They've been eliminated. They're 4-12. In the NFC South, the Falcons are 8-7, tied with the Buccaneers, so it's a toss-up right there. The Saints are 5-10, and the Panthers are 4-11. In the NFC West, you have the Rams 9-6, the Seahawks 9-7, the Cardinals are 7-8, and the NFL 49ers are 6-9. Now I'm going to switch over to the other monitor right now so we can take a look at the playoff standings right now. Under teams, you can take a look at the playoff picture. So NFL.com, then you have the drop-down menu of teams, and you can take a look at the way it is right now. Anyway, why? Are you visiting? Are you visiting? Are you outside? Doors open. Anyway, Gridiron Girl. The bottle's always here. There's one that has your name on it as well. So the way it works, the way the NFL has this set up is you have the AFC on the left, NFC on the right, and it's telling you, clinch the playoff spot. There are 2 available playoff spots in the AFC, and in the NFC, there's 3. So in the number 1 spot right now is the Chiefs, the Bills, and the Ravens. And then you have in the 1, you have the Lions, and then you have the Eagles and the Vikings. Moving on down, you have the Texans and the Steelers in the AFC, and in the NFC, you have the Packers. And the teams that are in the hunt right now, the Chargers and the Broncos are both 9-6. In the NFC, you have the Rams, the Falcons, and the Commanders. The teams that are on the bubble, they haven't qualified yet, and they have a chance, but there has a lot to do. So if we take a look at let's stick with the AFC, the teams in the hunt. If the season ended today, these teams would make the playoffs, the Chargers and the Broncos. So if they lose moving forward, there's still an 84% playoff probability. But if the Broncos lose, there's a 61% playoff probability. So it depends on where they stand. On the bubble, these teams would be on the outside looking in if the season ended today. So it depends on the Chargers and depends on the Broncos and a few other things. But if the Colts lose, there's a 1% chance they make the playoffs. They're 13% right now. If they win, there's a 20% chance they make the playoffs. The Dolphins, if they lose, there's only one. It's actually even less than 1%. They're current 9, and if they win, they move up to 13. So they have a chance. The Bengals, they're even worse. It's less than 1%. They're right now 7% chance of qualifying, and they have an 11% chance if they win. So they need a bit of luck. They need help. And that's how we take a look at that stuff. Everyone else has been eliminated. The Jets, the Browns, Jaguars, Titans, Raiders, and Patriots. What a shock. Taking a look at the NFC, the Rams, if the season ended today, these teams would make the playoffs. The Rams, Falcons, and Commanders. Now, if they lose, they still have 57% chance of being in the playoffs. Obviously, they're currently at 86. If they win, there's a 99% chance. There's always a possibility. The Falcons, if they lose, there's a 38% chance. They're currently at 56, but if they win, they improve to 85%. The Commander, I'll take those odds. Or never tell me the odds. The Commanders, if they lose, wow, there's still an 84% playoff probability. That's crazy because of the division they're in. We'll take a look at that right now. They're currently sitting at 94%, and if they win, obviously a 99% chance. They're playing the Atlanta Falcons. That's why. Okay. Whew. Oh, sorry. I thought it was cold right now. On the bubble, if the season ended today, Seahawks have a 14% chance of making the playoffs, and the Buccaneers have a 49% chance. So if they win, they improve to 63%. That's the Buccaneers. So that's a quick look at the NFL right now. And don't forget, we're going to be going over the games at 7 a.m. I'm going to start prepping for the games. So if you guys really want to see what I have to do, I'm going to show you what I have to do. So first thing is, I know this Facebook. I apologize. Let's head on over to Sports Talk with the guys. Yep. And oh, look, my numbers just went up. So the first thing I have to do is I have to find Sports Talk with the guys. Here we go. Oh, look, I'm live. Here we go. Week 17. So this is the stuff that I have to do while everyone is doing the program. I have to copy all this stuff. Okay. First thing I bring it over. And then I bring it over to today's date. Oh, look, that's the stuff we're going to be talking about in a little bit. So I'm going to set it up here. See how, look at what I have to do while you guys are talking. See, none of it looks good because I just copied it. So when I do it on screen, it looks nice. So obviously we've already done this one, so I don't have to really do a big deal for this game. But folks, you want it to be clean. You want it to be clear so everyone can see it. You've got to do some separators and stuff like that. So this is Saturday's game. The first one is Chargers-Patriots. Ooh. So you see the stuff that I'm formatting for each and every game. This is what I do. This is the sacrifice that is entailed. And it hurts my hands, folks. I have carpal tunnel and neuropathy. But I do it because it is us. See, I messed up right here. And that drives me to drink. So, see, I've got to do all this. You want it to look clean and clear and make it look nice. That's the stuff that I have to do. So, anyway, there's no date and time on this. All right, what a shock. Information's missing, but okay. So that's the first thing that I have to do while everyone is talking. So I'm doing it right now. I know, I apologize. And then I switch back over to the NFL. I might keep this one open. I'm going to keep Facebook open. I'm going to head back to the NFL.com, and we're going to have not 16 games, but this is what I do. I head on over to games, then the schedule. And if you guys all want to follow along, here it is. Oh, poor boy, all that work. Yes, thank you, Aisha. That's why I have to look for a bottle from time to time. That's why Gridiron Girl had it correct. All these different little girls. Ugh. So, there it is. Look at that. See it? Right there at the bottom of the screen. There's the picture. So, I'll leave that one up right now. And this is what I do for the games. Now, we've already had, I believe, 3 games, right? So, 16. Okay, so I have to open up all these tabs. And I'll go with this one. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, I think I opened up an extra one. So, we'll leave that one open. Go to schedules. That's why I don't like to do this while you guys are. Usually I copy and paste and then do it off that one. So the first game that we're going to go over is the Chargers. And I have to make sure it opens up. Otherwise, when we go to it, it's an empty screen, as you've seen. So that's the first game. NFL schedules. And then we're going to do the Broncos and the Bengals. I know, I'm sorry, folks. I'm boring you on this. But these are the sacrifices that Scorekeeper does every day, every time we do this one. So it gives us a visual representation of what we're doing. Whoa! I know that was deep, wasn't it? Hey, did you know that today all 3 games are on the NFL Network? So I'm going to be able to watch all 3 games. I told you guys I was giving the NFL Network a shot. I'm limited on what I can watch during the week on my Roku. But if it's on my phone or my iPad, I actually do get quite a few games. So much so that I think I'm going to re-up for NFL. So forgive me. That's why I say girls. And that's a response to that one. If you don't like girls, say gals. Girls. Girls. I hope we're not having internet connectivity issues, because I'm getting an alert that my internet is not very good right now. Apparently the connection is unstable. I do not have a backup ready to go right now. Oh, man. I do not. Activate the hotspot. Okay, signal looks like it's coming back up. I'm a tad concerned, folks. I don't think I have a wireless connector on this computer. That's why I was not able to go to the backup last time. Ooh, have to fix that. I have the little wireless thingies. You know, the little ones? Yeah, the little ones. So I could put it in the back of the computer. Who knew? So that's the Denver game. Then the Arizona game with the Rams. Then I go to the next one. So, folks, all kidding aside, that's why it does take me a little while, and I am distracted when I'm doing the program right here, and I want to be in the conversations, but I'm only kidding around about the work that I have to do. But I may be old, but there's no way I'm a gal. I would never refer to you as a gal. I don't think I've ever used the word gal other than right here, right now. I don't. As a matter of fact, I've always said something. Woo! Not against you, Aisha, but you know, things fall out of Scorekeeper's mind all the time, and I think that was worse than a Freudian slip. I'm glad I realized what I was going to say. Look, what don't I say, right? It's all on air. But I'm glad I did not utter that one. That one would have been a tad uncomfortable. That's all. So, hey, some quarterback is out, right, for this Saturday? Is it Jalen Hurts? Is he out? And he's with the is he with the Jets or the Eagles? Oh wait, no. The Jets have the loser. So I think he's with the Eagles, right? Come on, Gridiron Girl, help me out. Who's Jalen Hurts with? Because I guess it hurts. Yes, that's all I had right now. And what is everyone doing? Come on, unjoin. Come on, get in here. I know Aisha's busy. Come on, Gridiron Girl. Before war were declared. That's from Futurama. It says they want a 10% discount. Thank you, Gridiron Girl. All kidding aside, thank you. I do rely on all of you assisting me because I have memory issues. What are we doing? Oh yeah, Sports Talk with the guys. Hey, did you guys like the intro music? I went with the Gothic style. You know what? Look, guys, let me know which is your favorite. Actually, even I think Almighty created one for us as well. So we actually have 3 intros, and I'm going to show you the one that Almighty created. This is it right here, right? I know I'm all over the place. Oh, wait a minute. I should have given the announcement. That's the one that Almighty played for us, and I don't play it all that often just because I forget it's there, because I also have the Comics 101 intro on this one. So it's I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 intros, but that was the Almighty one that he created for us, and then this was also created for us. Oh my God, I forget who created it for us, but this is the one that I always go with. Okay, I like that one. And for the professionals, I have this one as well. Michael, if you're still here, who did the intro for us, please? I am forgetting. From Texas. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe it. That's my memory. I like this one, but I only use it for the professionals. But a lot of people apparently, and I use it for this program today. So let me know in the chat room. I'm not going to play the Comics 101 because that's another program altogether. Duh. I guess we're going to have to move Comics 101 to this one. Yeah, I think I'll have to bring that one over here. Sports Talk with the Guys / Comics 101. That'll be where we're going to combine those programs. Let me know what you thought on that. Oh, here we go. I like Almighty's. Oh, I rarely ever play that one. It's been a little while because, folks, I generally forget it's there, but maybe the Almighty version. Yes. There it is. There it is. And the blockade isn't even here at the moment. Oh, so thank you, Gridiron Girl. Appreciate it. It's cool. I'll have to play that one next week to start out the year. And the professionals is tentatively scheduled for January 8th. We're not going to do it on New Year's, but I will have a program on New Year's Eve, and I will have one on New Year's Day. Folks, I know it's a little early right now, but something that has always been very close to my heart, and I'm going to see if I have an image of it right now, which I don't. Damn it. Oh, no, there it is. There it is, folks. Something that is terribly close to my heart. Always on the second Tuesday of May. I have been doing this for the almost 30 years that they've been doing this. First time it showed up on my doorstep. Folks, and you know what? I have to... I didn't write down the first note. What was the first note that I was supposed to write down? I didn't write it down because I don't have... Sadly, I don't have paper here. Okay, here we go. Here's a Post-it. I have to have a can here for a prop. Ooh. So there it is. There was something else I remembered I had to do earlier, but it is already in about 5 months. Stamp Out Hunger. It is the single largest food drive in the United States of America, and it is where most food pantries collect all of their stuff. It has been always close to my heart. It is something that every year that they've had it, I've given a can. at least. Well, we've given 2 cans. There were times it was very tough for us, but I always gave a minimum of 2 cans. And I'm going to see if we can do a bigger collection this year. Very few people know that on the business website, I know. Gee, look at that. I wonder what that is. No one sees this under our mission. We had a 2022 campaign. We are supporting the National Stamp Out Hunger campaign. Details are here. You can click directly to the Stamp Out Hunger page, but this has not been updated. But if you bring 2 cans, we reduce the price, $5. And if you bring in 5 cans, I think we have a bigger reduction as well. So I have to update it. You know, GMO's doing quite a bit of this stuff now, and I have not updated the campaign, but I'm going to do one for 2025. It's been in effect forever. So if you want to learn more about Stamp Out Hunger, it goes directly to there. It has always been very close to my heart, and I'm going to finish the NFL stuff because I'm way, way off track. So that was the New York game. Here we go, Titans, Jaguars. So you see, this is what I'm doing when I'm having a conversation with everyone, that I got to get this all set up, which Aisha doesn't think very highly of it. So it is what it is. So thank you, Gridiron Girl. You're the only one that let me know which version you like. So thank you to everyone else that shared this impromptu commentary. Oh, look, Raiders, Saints. Oh, that one will be a waste of time. But it is what it is. I wanted to go with the Raiders last week. I did, but what was the point? I really wanted to, but the prediction was to stay with the team that I had. And I had the feeling, but it wasn't like, in the last 4 years, I've called every Raider victory over the Chiefs. And I can claim that because I've gotten it right. Look back in the record, folks. It is there. So I'm proud of that. I didn't feel the Raiders were going to do it last week, and my model did not show that. So, hey, it is what it is. Okay, this is Carolina Panthers, Buccaneers. Let's go to the next game. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I have to respect Gridiron Girl, because she's always ready to go at 7 o'clock, and I'm not for the football stuff. So Cowboys, Eagles. And remember, I have to open it up and make sure it opens. Otherwise, we get a blank screen when we go to it. And sometimes I miss a game or two, but it just goes to show what I'm always doing in the background, and that people like to screw with me on air because they know that I'm busy setting this up. But, yeah, you see, I needed an extra tab. So that's Miami, Cleveland, and we'll see. So let's do a quick roll call. Who else is in the chat room, folks? I know Gridiron Girl is here. I know Lukey's, Elway7. I know Aisha's here. Who else is here? Let us know, folks. Let us know who's shared in the misery in the eye of the tornado, as I say when we're in between Christmas and, Christmas and New Year's. There we go. So that game is set up. I'm going to need one more still after that. This is the Falcons game, the Sunday night game. Papa Sox! Morning! The Raiders game was on me. It's not your fault. I appreciate that, Papa Sox. Thanks for joining us, man. It's really, really cool. You got to show us some of those T-shirts, please. You were talking about having it on some of your T-shirts. Let us know. I'd love to see some of the images. Papa Sox, you know how to get a hold of me. You can email us. Wow. Gridiron Girl, you have no idea how nervous I am. But my buddy Fausto, who was on with us a few weeks ago, I told him how I was going to be switching my strategy, and he joked. Well, he didn't joke. He really believes in this. He says, like, when the NFL defense goes into what they call the prevent defense, because I told him, I said, dude, at this point, I built up a lead. where people are not playing the games anymore. They're playing against me. So I, in turn, can play against them. And when I explain the strategy, he's like, what are you talking about? I have to see where they are now going for, and I can do it that way. Where I can just, okay, well, they're all going this way. Screw it. I'll go that way as well. So, good morning, Lucas. I was joking. There is no t-shirt, but you guys come up with the best slogans. If I did, I have a t-shirt. I could make a mint. Papa Socks, we need to talk. Those machines, I don't have room for one right now, but those machines are actually not that expensive. So, but I appreciate that, Papa Socks. We come up with the best slogans. That's cool, man. I appreciate that. And I appreciate you stopping in. I know you stopped in on a few other programs as well. So I thank you. So good morning, and good morning. So, wow, we do have quite a few people here this morning. It feels nice that they're sharing in the misery of a Saturday morning. So, folks, well, I know that you guys are all here. All kidding aside, Lukey's probably remembers this gentleman, but he's a classmate of mine who has gone on clearly to bigger and better. This is his book. And I believe Alway 7 will remember Gus Ortiz. He lived off the 10. Remember, Alma, right there in like near Mission, Lincoln Heights, right there by Eastern Avenue. We would drop him off. Dr. Gustavo Ortiz has his book out, The Park Director, Wantes Hazard Park Haven. And for those that live in Southern California, Hazard Park, baby, it's got to be. But we are going to interview him in the next few weeks. It says, the park director takes us into the life of service that Ray Wante lived as a park director who became a father figure to many of us. He exposed thousands of young people to many sports, so you might wonder why baseball, basketball, gymnastics, and football are intertwined with cross country and track. However, that's what a great park director and a teacher should do. Exposure to the unknown is a great opportunity to learn something new. And after all, that's what we should strive to be, lifelong earners. Yes, Dr. Gus Ortiz. So I think this is based on a bit of a real story. This is cool. So, but Hazard Park, yeah, I'm so impressed. So he invited me to go and play senior baseball. And don't get me wrong, folks. My first thing was yes, but I can't. I physically cannot do that right now. And I really don't know if I'm ever going to be able to play baseball again. That's the reality. But he's going to be on with us in January to talk about this. And I think he's also going to be. I made a deal with him. So he's going to be joining Sports Talk with the guys very, very soon. So I believe I have all the games set up. All kidding aside, we're going to be ready to go in a bit. We're going to go over the standings as well. So you see, I did this one. And there are the standings through Monday night. So we're going to go over those in a little bit. Maybe Gridiron Girl, when she joins me, she'll be able, or joins us. Sorry, I apologize. Folks, I am sorry. I'm starving. I know, that was utterly disgusting, right? It was a corn that fell out of the cup of noodles. It's been sitting here, the cup of noodles, for about an hour. And I'm starving right now. So I'm going to ask you to forgive me a moment. And I have to record commercials. Oh, record commercials. I have to record something so we can all take a break when we do these marathon programs. And sometimes I have to have a break for a moment. I don't want to show it on screen. That's why you see me, do this, whatever. And I think it's kind of embarrassing. But we need to do stuff. So those are advertising opportunities, people. 15, 30, 45, 60 seconds. So let us know. But those are the standings. Actually, we can go over those right now. Through week 16, I appreciate Gridiron Girl. This is one of the greater leads, but I'm nervous. I am genuinely nervous about what's going to happen. I'm one game away. So we'll see. I'm going to go get some Joe, then I'll join the program. Thank you, Gridiron Girl. So in the meantime, yes, through week 16, started at the bottom. Last week, Speedy was 9-7. He's now 102-92. Look at that. That is the lowest one, folks. We've all taken our game up in the last 3 years. And he is 52.6. Remember, last year, everyone finished above 500. And now look at these numbers. We're at 55% and above the vast majority. Elway 7 finished 6-10. And for the season is 131-109, 54.6%. Coffee, nice week, 13-3. He's now 131-109, 54.6. Engineer, wow, 12-4. Is now 144-96, a 60%. Sport Sister had an 11-5 week, 152-88, 63.3. Color Maven went 9-7. She's now 156-84. Almost. Wow, Color Maven. This is a young lady that was always at 50% or below. And she's now at 65%. Roz, wow. Lukey's went 11-5. Now 157-83. And I believe there's a game in question that we're going to have to go back. So I might even be able to do it on today's program. No, we have to sit down. So we have one more Thursday game left, I believe. So hopefully I'm going to be able to visit with my siblings next Thursday for the last Thursday game of the year. And oh, wait a minute. Oh, no, wait. This is New Year's week. I think there's still going to be a Thursday game. Is there? Well, let's take a look at the NFL schedule. We have week 17. Oh, yeah, there is next week. So that's week 18. Sorry, Scarkeeper stupid. It's way early in the morning. Oh, nothing has been determined yet. Oh, wow. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Because week 18 is coming up and nothing. No. Wow. Oh, Elway 7 has the discrepancy. Oh, okay. Well, you see how much I pay attention? Okay. Well, I'm going to keep the Gustavo one up here so I can go back to it every now and then. But okay, fair enough. So we don't have anything for week 18 yet. We don't know who's playing where and when. So, all right. Well, continuing with the standings. Lukey's is 157-83, 65.4%. Dream missed out on 2 games, but he still went 10-4. He's 156-82. So 3 more non-picks, and he out. Doesn't qualify for the championship. Philly Special. Oh, yeah. Speedy's been eliminated as well. But we all know why, folks. I'm glad that Speedy's here playing along with us. And he still continues to play with us. Philly Special went 9-7. He's now 162-78, 67.5%. Almighty went 11-5. Is now 162-77. And again, missed 1 game. But you can only miss up to 5 altogether. NorCal Girl went 11-5. Is now 165-75. Big Dog went 11-5. Is now 166-74. Anime Girl went 12-4, is 166-74. Gridiron Girl went 13-3, is 166-74. So you have myself who went 12-4. I'm now 172-68. So I'm in first. Gridiron Girl, Anime Girl, and Big Dog, they're tied for second at 166-74. They're 6 games back. NorCal Girl is 7 back. And then Almighty would be 10, but he missed a game, so he's 9.5 back. Philly Special is 10. And then Dream is 16. Might be 15 back. I have to work out the math on that one. And then it begins to drop off. But that's where it is. I mean, after Dream. Okay, we have to do the math. For Lukey's 172 minus 157, that's 15. Lukey's, you're still in it. Color Maven, I think that's the last one at 156. Sports Sister has been eliminated. Well, no, has not been eliminated yet because it depends on the others. If I lose every game from here on out, that's what I'm talking about. It's to see what everyone else has a chance on. So there, okay, actually I can do this. So if Sports Sister goes on to win every game from here on out, that's 13. That's 19 games. Oh, yeah, they're still in it. Still in it. Engineer, I believe, has been eliminated. It's 172 minus 144. Oh, yeah, it's, yeah. Engineer, I'm sorry, you've been eliminated from championship contention. I apologize. So, as is Coffee, as is Elway 7, and Speedy. They've been eliminated. Just to see the number of games. See, look, I'm at 172. Sports Sister is at 20. And there's 19 games left. But then I don't know what they did in the first 3. So they're not eliminated just yet. But, yeah, because right now it's close. It's close. But we're going to start the football stuff in a little bit. Let me switch back. I have a few stories I'm going to get to before we do that stuff. And we posted it yesterday, ladies and gentlemen. Bryant Gumbel, or the brother to Bryant Gumbel, passed away. I believe it was Brent Gumbel. Man, his programs on HBO and other stuff throughout the years. I'm going to go to it right now. The Hollywood Reporter gave us news that Greg Gumbel, and I'm going to post it right now in the chat room for those of you, if you want to go and follow along. The news did break yesterday. Greg Gumbel, longtime CBS sports and radio host and play-by-play man, dies at 78. He worked March Madness for more than a quarter century, presided over the NFL Today for 5 seasons, and called 2 Super Bowls. Greg Gumbel, the sure-handed CBS sportscaster whose 50-year-plus career, 50 years, included hosting the NCAA men's basketball tournament and the NFL Today and handling play-by-play for a pair of Super Bowls, has died. He was 78. Gumbel's death came after a courageous battle with cancer, was announced Friday in a statement from his wife, Marcy, and his daughter, Michelle. Sports Luck with the guys, as well as the NDB Media family, share in your sadness, Marcy and Michelle. Greg approached his illness like one would expect he would, with stoicism, grace, and positivity. He leaves behind a legacy of love, inspiration, and dedication to over 50 extraordinary years in the sports broadcast industry, and his iconic voice will never be forgotten. Survivors include his younger brother, Bryant Gumbel, former host of NBC's Today Show and HBO's Real Sports. Gumbel presided over CBS and or Turner's coverage of March Madness for 26 straight years from 1998 through to 2023, before missing the 2024 tournament because of what was described at the time as family health issues. Teaming with Terry Bradshaw and Leslie Visser, Gumbel replaced the popular Brent Musburger to host CBS's The NFL Today from 90 to 93. He returned to lead the program in 2004-05, taking over for Jim Nantz and working alongside Dan Marino, Boomer Esiason, and Shannon Sharp. The Chicago native called his first NFL game in 88, and his last one in 2022. He had a wonderful voice. And again, our thoughts are with the Gumbel family. An incredible voice. Wow. Well, like I say, folks, we're going to be going over the NFL stories in just a bit. But I believe the Los Angeles Dodgers signed their left fielder to a 3-year, $66 million deal. So he's going to be returning to Los Angeles. And there was the Mets signed Walker Buehler to a 2-year, $45 million. Was it? No, a 1-year. Whoa, wait a minute. Oh, a 3-year, $45 million deal. I thought it was a 1-year deal. But it looks like Walker Buehler is becoming a Met. And I was hoping the Yankees were going to go after him. He's had a fantastic career, but of course he got hurt. And his last year and a half was not good. Now, the Mets re-signed Sean Manaea to a 3-year, $75 million deal, which is important. So the Mets, God bless them, I guess, they're spending along with the superstar that they signed. Forgive me, folks. I'm a tad on the hungry side, and that one little corn was not enough. So I know it's disgusting to overtly eat on air when you're the only host. So I ask you to forgive me. Now, I have another article that it's regarding the Baseball Hall of Fame, and it's from CBS Sports. I'm also going to place it in the chat room so you guys can follow along if you'd like. It's CBS Sports, but I picked it up from MSN, and the YouTube link was probably too short. So that's the entire article right there. You might want to take a look at it later. But the article is regarding, as I mentioned, the Baseball Hall of Fame, which we're going to find out in a few weeks who are the winners for this year. And the declaration is why Alex Rodriguez, the Mr. Steroids guy, Manny Ramirez, also, that was coined by the big dog, and Omar Vizquel will never get voted into Cooperstown. Now, I don't know about Vizquel, but as you know, in 2022, Aroyd's vote, that was mine. I named him. That one is easy. 34.3% of the vote in 2022. In 2023, it's 35.7%, and then it dropped in 2024 to 34.8%. There's no momentum at all whatsoever for him, but look at his numbers. Judge him as you so see fit. It is what it is, folks. I'm not going to relitigate this because it's old. Now, you know all about Manny Ramirez. Flake. He is a flake in every which way. But, hey, it is what it is. And good morning, Gridiron Girl. How you doing?
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I am well.
Good.
Manny Ramirez. Should he be in the Hall of Fame?
Yes.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Yes, he should.
How about Aroyd?
No.
Why? They both cheated.
I know.
Oh, one's a Yankee, one's a Dodger.
There you go.
At least there's a consistency to you.
True.
Omar Vizquel, which has nothing to do with the other two, but I guess his numbers are not Hall of Fame numbers. But if Ozzie Smith made it into the World Series, into the Hall of Fame, why doesn't Omar Vizquel? Now, his voting numbers are 23.9% in 2022 23 is 19.5, and in 2024, 17.7. Yes, young lady, I interrupted you. What were you going to say?
701.
Should he be in the Hall of Fame, Omar Vizquel?
I don't know who that guy is. Sorry.
Wow. In parts of 24 years, Vizquel had a 272 batting average, a 336 on-base percentage, and a 352 slugging. He had 2,877 hits, 456 doubles, 77 triples, 80 home runs, 951 RBIs, 1,445 runs, and 404 steals. He was an 11-time Gold Glover, and he was an exceptional defender. He ranks 9th in career defensive wins above replacement. But you know what I think of that statistic. Factoring in the offense, though, hurts Vizquel greatly. He was a singles hitter without a great batting average. Actually, he did hit he was a singles hitter without a great batting average, but he hit 272. So I don't know what a great batting average is. That's the minimum for an average player. So I guess I'm overreacting on this. Folks, if a player hits 272 in his career, that's good. Anything less is not. That's my line. That's the Noriega line, 270. What is the Gridiron Girl line for batting average?
I wouldn't know. Why are you giving me these tough questions? They're so
Woman,
early.
this is baseball.
Yeah, but I don't. Well, 289.
Oh,
There.
thank you.
You're welcome. What are you eating?
Thank you for watching the program earlier. A Maruchan instant lunch. I'm hungry. I'm sorry. I've been stressed out recently, and I've been doing a lot of work, and I missed out on dinner last night. I can't believe it. So I woke up with a terrible hunger. So who is he? Who's who? I'm getting messages from I got reprimanded this morning. Did I do anything for Pete Rose? We talked about him when he passed, didn't we, Gridiron Girl?
Yes, you did.
But I'm being reprimanded here
By your
now,
sister?
folks. Yeah, by Lukey's, saying that I didn't do anything for Pete Rose. Actually, we did, and we also did it on the professionals as well. But that's okay. I appreciate that you are paying attention. But no, we did talk about Pete Rose when he passed. Now, Greg, the player you're talking about, oh, who is he? Oh, you too, Lukey's? He played with the Cleveland Indians, but he also played with a whole bunch of other teams as well. So it's just his numbers are good, but he's known as a singles hitter. But he was one of the better defensive players for 24 years. And his numbers, you know, it's Omar Vizquel from the Cleveland Indians. I believe, oh, I shouldn't have said that. Oh, I rarely ever say that. So anyway, it's 7:04, Gridiron Girl.
Oh, I already told you it was 7 earlier.
Well, we came in a mood now, didn't we? Wow. I feel like I'm back at work, man.
So where's everybody?
I don't know. It's a privilege to have them here. They obviously have other things to do. And hey, it is what it is. Clue and Indians, what the hell? Vizquel, that's his name, Omar Vizquel. He played for 24 years, folks.
Wow.
Yeah. He's really good at
Amazing.
what he did. Yes, amazing. I don't think I've done 24 years of anything. Forgive me. I'm going to take another sip of my cup of noodles, and then we're going to get to the NFL stuff right now. So, Aisha said, hey, what the hell? Are you and Gig doing a skit on the film Home?
What?
I don't know. Aisha, get in here.
Yeah, where's she at?
Yeah, because I don't think NorCal Girl's going to join us.
We need the Brit.
Yes, we do need the Brit. No doubt about it. Man, I'm getting a lot of emails all of a sudden. I don't like it. So, folks, I think we're going to be ready to go for the NFL games in just a moment. Let me set up. And everything is set up, but I'm going to go to the screen now. And
Roger.
I believe, yes. Whoa, yes.
So what do you think of the Dodgers, who they picked up?
The outfielder?
Yeah, the one you love, your favorite.
We're talking baseball, right?
Hey.
Good for them. The year that he had? Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Look, guys, I don't care for the guy because of his antics, the attitude on the field, but I can get past that. The guy had a great year for the Dodgers, would you not say?
Phenomenal. Good morning, Matt. Good morning, Speedy.
I don't know if I'm going to say phenomenal,
Well,
but he had a
okay.
great year for the Dodgers.
Wrong
There's
word.
no doubt. No, I didn't say you were wrong. I said I wouldn't use that. Good morning, Anime Girl.
Morning.
Good morning.
Morning, Gig.
Good morning,
see
Anime
you,
Gal.
Yes. You see, we're swamped with co-hosts this morning again.
It's the holidays. People have other things to do, I suppose.
Yeah, well, I suppose when you're young, free, and single like I am, you do what the hell you want.
As is I. But I'm here. Oh, I guess that's what it is. I'm here. And folks, I will be on later on tonight at 9:30 p.m. once again. And I'm doing that program for a while now. Obviously, I may go on hiatus, but that's neither here nor there, and nothing to mention. But I've been doing a lot of programs lately. And folks, I don't know if you guys knew this, but I did do the anniversary program on Wednesday. I think it was Christmas Day. Of course, history has it that it happened on the 26th, but local time, it happened at 4:58 p.m. local time in Los Angeles. It happened at 7:58 a.m. on December 26th over near Sumatra, and it was near Banda Aceh, the 20-year anniversary. So we did hold a moment of silence for that, and we talked about the earthquake in the event. So if you guys want to go back and check out that episode, you may do so. You are more than invited to do so, but Scorekeeper did a 20-year anniversary on that one. But I will shut up now because Gridiron Girl's like nails on a chalkboard. She's like, football, right?
Right.
Okay. So, Anime Girl, it looks like it's going to be you and I doing the games. Are you okay with that?
I gotta go. It's somebody at the front door. I'll be back in about 2 hours.
That was good. That was funny. Okay, folks. So we're going to be, if Anime Girl is able to go ahead and do so, let's get this one going. I have to open up my, sorry. Didn't want to show anyone the email, but I have to open up the email because there's what I received from, look at that image right here. These are all the pics from my sisters.
Is it just me, or has he gone frozen?
I'm here. Have I frozen, Gridiron Girl?
No, I keep losing you. I don't know if it's me or you.
My internet connection is good. Gridiron Girl.
Good.
I was talking about the image, but thank you. All right.
So it looks like it's my internet connection that's going old school with.
Well, hopefully you're able to stay with us then, Anime Girl. My sisters have their notebook, like the George Lucas notebook of Star Wars. She has a page for every game, and that is the next one. Actually, I should just post that and let them see. But all right, if we're ready to go, folks, we are ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and take the first game. We're going to do the Chargers and the Patriots, right? Yes, we are. So let's get to that game right now. Yes, I'm sorry.
Chargers and Patriots.
Yes.
Okay.
Chargers 9-6. New England Patriots are 3-12. The game is at 10 a.m. Pacific time. It is only on the NFL Network. It's going to be at Gillette Stadium. Taking a look at the numbers for offense, the Chargers are 24th in team offense. The Patriots are 30th. In team defense, the Chargers are 14th. The Patriots are 18th. In passing, the Chargers are 25th overall, and the Patriots are 32nd. In rushing, the Patriots are 14th. The Chargers are 24th. Last time these two teams played was a little over a year ago, and the Chargers shut down the Patriots 6-0 on December 3rd, 2023. And we just lost Anime Girl. So, for this game, right now, the betting line is -6 for the Chargers. I do not have a win probability. Not going to do the weather report. Let's get this one. It's going to be cold. It is, huh? It's going to be cold. I am actually unprepared today. I'm going to have to. I'm probably going to have to change some of my picks. Wow, I'm genuinely unprepared. So for this game, we'll go straight to you. Who are you going to go for? Duh. Yeah.
Do you see who's on the screen? Chargers.
Yeah, that's why I said duh.
But of course.
Okay, that was good. So scorekeeper, he's going to go with this one as well. So sorry, you're not going to gain any games on that one. And for the Chargers, it's also going to be Elway 7 and Lukey's. So hopefully Anime Girl is... And Speedy!
Yes, he's here. He's listening.
Thank you. Who is the Patriots quarterback again? Anime Girl, do you know who that is?
You said Anime Girl.
You Gridiron Girl.
Mayo? I think Mayo.
I have for the Patriots, May.
Mayo.
Yeah, that's the name, May, right?
Oh, Mayo.
But it's Maye. Why is that Mayo?
I don't know, but that's how they pronounce it.
Thank God Jackass is still Jackass.
Speedy picked the Chargers.
Thank you. So, knowing that, hopefully Anime Girl will... Oh, she's given us the pick already for the games, at least through today. Hopefully she is able to return, but thank you. So, knowing that... Oh, and yet another comma that I have to erase. Mm-hmm. All right. Why don't you go ahead, Anime Girl? First game is in.
What? You keep calling me that.
Whoever you are, Gridiron Girl. Sorry.
All right. Anyways, for my Los Angeles Chargers is Anime Girl, Color Maven, NorCal Girl, The Philly Special, Sports Sister, Engineer, Almighty, Big Dog, Gig, Scorekeeper, Always 7, Lukey's, and Speedy. And for the Patriots, we have Cafe.
Thank you. Papa Socks, the E is silent in May. Yes, for those of us that speak English, it's correct. It's May. How can it be Mayo? Moron. And that's pronounced moron. But whatever. Look, that's the English the English have a committee, do they not, Anime Girl, that every year they...
What is wrong with you, dude?
Why?
That's like the 12th time.
For what?
You called me not my name.
Okay, she's here, Anime Girl.
Oh, never mind.
Thank you. Anime Girl, is there not a committee in the United Kingdom that still rules on your language to make sure it is spoken correctly and pronunciations and stuff like that?
Might be. As far as I'm aware, there is a group that dictate, or don't dictate, but state how the language should be spoken. But I don't think a lot of people take any notice of it anymore.
Mm. Yeah.
Anyway,
Especially
I may have to be in and out because it looks like I have got some severe connectivity problems at the moment.
yeah.
So if you lose me, you'll know why.
Oh, I hope we don't lose you.
Well, at the moment, everything's going pear-shaped over here.
Okay, understood. Well, if you're not able to do any of the games, that's no problem because you've always been helpful on this. But we do have your pick for the first game and the second game and the third game. We have all of your picks. Papa
Yeah.
Socks, I know it's a tough choice, but what are you going to go with, man? He says the E is silent in May, and this game scares Chargers. Yikes. So let me know what you're going to go for. The next game, are you able to do that one, young lady?
I wouldn't say so because the way my internet's playing up at the moment, I could go off at any second.
Oh, Anime could list all his picks in the chat, possibly ahead of time. Yes.
His? Oh boy. That's it. Me and you, Papa Socks, we are no longer friends.
Oh, jeez. Papa Socks is going for the Chargers. I don't know if you were able to see my Twisted Sisters comment earlier. They were so happy to see you in the chat room. So there it is. Anime girl. So look, there's still people that scream out your name.
They don't know me very well, do they?
You know what? They believe they do. All right, folks, we're going to get to the next game, Broncos and Bengals. And I know, number one, Broncos, Elway 7. It is what it is. The game is the Broncos are visiting the Bengals. They're 9-6 versus the Cincinnati Bengals at 7-8. It's at 1:30 p.m. on the NFL Network. All times are Pacific today. It's at Paycor Stadium. And looking at the comparables, on offense, the Bengals are 11th and the Broncos are 22nd. In team defense, the Broncos are 7th, the Bengals 27th. In passing, the Bengals are shockingly number 1 and the Denver Broncos are 23rd. In rushing, the Broncos are 20th overall and the Bengals are 30th. Wow. Last time these two teams faced each other was on December 19, 2021, and the Bengals edged the Broncos 15-10. The betting line is Bengals -3.5, and I don't believe we have the productivity or the percentage. Do we have
win probability?
Yes.
Get your front teeth fixed. 62%.
Thank you.
That's all right. I'm doing the best I can with what I've got.
And I thank you. Do you have an injury report?
Yeah, I do. I haven't have a read of it, but here we go. For the Broncos, Moru is out with his hip. Jewel, the linebacker, is out concussion. Blackson, defensive lineman, out with the mysterious undisclosed. For the Bagels, we have Hudson, the tight end, is doubtful with his knee. Rankins, defensive tackle, is out illness. Hubbard, defensive end, out with his knee, PCL. Ali, the tight end, is injured reserve, knee, ACL. Bailey, the linebacker, is out, suspension. He been a naughty boy. And the Bagels list is twice as long as the Bronco list.
Wow. All right. Sorry, I'm already typing in the first pick for Broncos because if it's not there, someone gets angry at me. So, Papa says, I have a feeling all my picks are going to go the other way. Give me the Bengals in a why bother game, dude. So, all right. Papa Socks, thank you. Anime girl, you've chosen the Bengals. Are you going to stick with them?
Yeah, sorry. You know what happens when they change?
Yes, I do know. So, And Gridiron Girl. Sorry.
And the Bengals, please, for
You're gonna go
100.
with the Bengals, really?
Yeah.
Why? Oh, okay.
She's a bagel girl.
Yeah, I'm a bagel
She's
girl.
no longer a Broncos fan.
No, I do like them, but I don't see them winning this one. So
See, she's a bagel girl.
Oh, I had to go along with you on that one. Wait a minute. What? Okay, yeah, all right, yeah, you're right. Okay, Lukey's, who are you going to go for? I have. You're also going for the Broncos. Okay. So Speedy.
Let's stick together, you know.
Yeah, you're right. Speedy, who are you going for? He's going to take the Bengals as well. Okay. Thank you. I think we have everyone. Gridiron Girl, do your thing.
alrighty. So for the Denver Broncos, we have Always 7, Color Maven, Sports Sister, and Lukey's. And for the Bengals or Bagels, Cafe, Anime Girl, NorCal Girl, The Philly Special, Engineer, Almighty, Big Dog, Papa Socks, Gig, Scorekeeper, and Speedy.
We have a direct question in the chat room. She's a bagel girl or a Bengals girl?
She's a bagel girl.
And that is good to know. All right, folks, let's get to the next game now. This one is now out of the way as well. Let me. Oh, the neighbors have started cutting the lawn. Yep, 7:00. All right, this is the 7-8 Cardinals versus the 9-6 Los Angeles Rams. It is at 5:10 p.m. on the NFL Network. It's going to be at SoFi Stadium. Take a look at the comparables. In team offense, the Cardinals are 13th. The Rams are 17th. In team defense, the Cardinals are 17th. The Rams are 23rd. In team passing, the Rams are 13th. Cardinals 21st. And in team rushing, the Cardinals are 5th and the Rams are 21st. Last time these two teams played was earlier this year on September 15th, 2024. And the Cardinals just blasted the Rams 41-10. Looking at the betting line, the Rams are favored at, or no, I shouldn't say favored, but the betting line is -6.5. Thank you, Papa Sox. Do we have a win probability
70.6%
in favor of the Rams?
in favor of the fluffy ones.
Wow. Okay. So, Papa Sox, you're going to take the Rams. I appreciate that. Wow. Speedy, let me know your pick. Anime Girl, you are taking the Rams. Great. Oh, may we have it? Could I have the win percentage again? 70? What was it?
70.6.
May we have the injury report, please?
Injury report.
I'm sorry.
Yes. For the little Redbirds, we have got Blount, the safety, is out with his ribs. Hamilton, the cornerback, is out with his quadriceps. And Bailey, the linebacker, is out suspension. For the fluffy ones, we have got Sarnek, the wide receiver, is inactive because of a hip. And that appears to be it. And just for the information, the Cardinals have a lot more out injured and unquestionable than the fluffy ones. Okie doke. There you go.
Thank you. Gridiron Girl, who are you going to go for on this one?
The fluff ones.
Okay. I'm calling it 24-21. Speedy, what's it going to be, pal? He's also going to take the Rams. Okay, Papa Sox, you're going to join me. We're taking the Rams. So I believe that is everything. Gridiron Girl, would you regale us, please?
Alrighty. So for the Cardinalias, no one. And for the Rams, everyone, which means Cafe, Anime Girl, Color Maven, NorCal Girl, The Philly Special, Sports Sister, Scorekeeper, 2421, Papa Socks, Always 7, Lukey's, Gig, Big Dog, and Speedy.
Oh, sorry. Don't know how that happened. I'm so sorry. Okay. So that's it for the Saturday games, folks. We've already got 3 in the books. We're now going to head to the Sunday games. Thank you. Let's move on. As I'm sure Gridiron Girl says, it's about time. So it's the Indianapolis Colts, 7-8, visiting the 2-13 New York Giants. Rumor has it I'm in line. Wow, we're flying through the picks today. It must be the eye of the storm Saturday. It is. Do you see why now, Gridiron Girl? I did not answer the team. All I said was mascot.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. When I saw mascot for New York Giants, I'm like, I'm not the I'm just a mascot. And then Gridiron Girl reprimands me by saying, play by the rules, dude. You're the mascot for the Raiders. Oh,
And
thank
follow
you
the
for thinking that my
rules.
birthday is the same as Adolf Hitler. Adolf Hitler is April 20th. I am April 21. But everyone remembers, hey, it's Adolf Hitler's birthday. Scorekeeper, happy birthday. Wow. So much for flying through the games, right, Papa Socks? Next game's at MetLife Stadium. And
Well, you know why they remember it that way? Because you're a tin pot dictator.
Aw, I just thought I was a good dictator.
No, you're a tin pot dictator. Tin pot. God, I sound really bad on this.
And 17 years NDB Media remains under my thumb. So that's okay.
Who do you think you are, 10cc?
Yes, I do. In team offense, the Colts are 21st and the Giants are dead last at 32nd. In team defense, the Colts are 28th, the Giants are 19th. Oh, I messed up my order. The Giants are 19th, the Colts are 28th. In team passing, the Colts are 28th, the Giants are 29th. And in team rushing, the Colts are 9th, the Giants are 23rd. Last time these two teams played was almost 2 years ago. The Giants shellacked the Colts 38-10. Looking at this number, the Colts for the betting line are -8. Do we have a win probability?
Yes. Excuse me. The Colts have got a 77.6% win probability.
Wow. Okay. Do we have an injury report, please?
Yes, we do. For the Colts, Hill, the defensive tackle, is out with the mysterious undisclosed. Flowers, the cornerback, is out with his shoulder. Now, for the Giants, it's not a case of who's out, it's just who the hell is in. We have Coughlin, the linebacker, out pectoral. We have
Hey, watch your language.
Yes, exactly. We have Smits, the center, is out with his ankle. We have McFadden, the linebacker, out with his neck. We then have Shepard, the wide receiver, out with a hamstring. Morrissey, the center, is out with the mysterious undisclosed. Stroman, the cornerback, is out with his shoulder. And Lane, the safety, is out with his knee. And as you can imagine, the Giants injury list doubles literally the Colts injury list. So it's a case of not who's in or who's out, it's who the hell is in, because looking at this, they don't seem to have much left to play with.
Yeah, no kidding. Wow. Okay. Fair enough. I need your picks in the chat room, please. Anime Girl, who are you going to go with?
I think I'll go with the Gilded Ponies.
Gridiron Girl. Gridiron Girl.
Earth to gig.
Yeah, I think she's busy. Scorekeeper's going to
Colts.
take the. Oh, thank you. Scorekeeper's going to take it 28-17. He's predicting the Colts. Lukey's is going for the Colts, and Elway 7 is going for the Colts. Papa Sox, Speedy, need your picks. And yet another comma that I have to erase. Thank you, Papa Sox.
You love those commas.
I look, you guys know that he puts a comma so that he doesn't have to put a comma when the next pick comes in. And as often I'm erasing commas more, I don't understand why you put a comma knowing that you're creating work when there may not be. So it's okay. It's like I said, it's
Forethought and planning, you see. Just in
forethought
case
and
you
planning.
miss.
I am impressed, but I am erasing more commas than we use. And I just don't understand the point of actually putting one when more often than not it's not going to be used. But that's okay. It's all right. It speeds up his way of keeping track on everything.
It's his thing.
It's his
Believe
thing.
me.
Last week I erased 5 commas. I'm already on my third one today, and we're only in like 5 games. So, all right. Do we have all the picks? No, Speedy. Come on, Speedy, hurry up. In the meantime, Anime Girl, you gave us the injury report already, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay, Grenade Girl, you already gave us. All right, go ahead. I'll take who has the most in passing. Who had the most in passing? The most? I need you to clarify the most. Stats. The Colts, 1,814 yards for him. The Giants, 2070. Is that what you're going for? Or are you the most, like the worst? That's 29th for the Giants, 28th for the Colts. Come on, Speedy. I need you to clarify. I'll take who has the most in passing. I mean, damn.
Well, I would put him down for the Giants if that's the case. Then
Okay. Please let me know. Papa Sox is already like, well, you guys already slowed down, man. So he's already giving me the next ones. So, all right, Speedy, please. Come on, dude. Give us a pick.
yeah, hurry! I'm dying here.
Because if it is the largest one, then it would have to be the Giants. But it
I'm
depends
dying here.
what you think. Come on, Speedy. Are you going to go for the Giants, Speedy? I mean, for the love of all the... Oh, thank you.
He'll probably go for the Jets as well. Then
He went for the Colts. Gridiron Girl, would you regale us, please?
now she's playing with the dogs again.
I'm here. Hello.
Would
Hello.
you recap,
Okay.
please?
Anywho, NorCal. Wait, let me start over. For the Colts.
Oh dear! Lay off the cocktails, girl. It's getting to you now.
Yes, hey, that's why I asked her.
For the Colts, we have NorCal Girl, the Philly Special, Sports Sister, Lukey's, Always 7, Scorekeeper, 2817, Anime Girl, Gig, Papa Socks, and Speedy. And for the Giants, we have Cafe and Color Maven.
Excellent. Thank
Mhm.
you, thank you, thank you. Let's get to the next game, and it's going to be the 4-11 New York Jets visiting the 12-3 Buffalo Bills. It's at 10 a.m. Pacific time on CBS. It's at Highmark Stadium. And looking at the comparables, in team offense, the Bills are 7th, the Jets are 23rd. In team defense, it's the Jets 4th and the Bills 20th. In team passing, the Bills are a respectable 10th, the Jets are 18th, and in rushing, once again, a respectable 10th, and the Jets are second to last at 31. Last time these two teams played, it was a very close game. On October 14th, 2024, the Bills edged the Jets 23-20. So, for those that are into the betting, the Bills are at -10. Do we have a win probability?
Yeah, 81.7.
Thank you. Do we have an injury report, please?
We certainly do. For the tinfoil people, there is nobody out.
Wow. Oh, wait. No, we have a mental inherent lack thereof on their quarterback. Empty head. That does qualify. He's on empty head status, right?
Well, he's probably on empty head status, but they've decided not to put him on their injury report.
No. Good thing. Continue then. Sorry for the rude scorekeeper-ish interruption.
No, that's quite all right. I mean, they've got 2 kickers on their injury reserve. In fact, they've got 3 kickers on an injury reserve. That's cool. But according to this list, there is nobody actually out. And for the hairy cows, likewise, we've got nobody actually listed as being out. The only one that's physically unavailable is Doyle, and he's got a knee problem. But nobody's actually listed as being out. So there you go. And tinfoil team is twice as long as the hairy cow team when it comes to injuries.
All right. Speedy is going for the
Tinfoil.
Bills.
Oh, damn.
Anime girl, who are you going to go for?
You have to ask.
Yes.
You really, really, really have to ask. I'm going for the hairy cows, okay?
Thank you. Gridiron girl. Gridiron girl. Oh, for all that is holy. What are you doing, woman?
Hello.
Yes, hello.
The Bills.
Thank you. Do you mute yourself?
I don't know what's happening. Your problem.
Excuse me? It's my problem?
No.
Whoa, I'm having flashbacks, woman.
All I will say is step away from the cocktail and leave the dogs alone.
No.
I am.
No,
Seriously.
what happened right
I'm
now
not touching
was,
anything.
Gridiron girl, I've already sent you the timesheets for. No, I have not received them. That's your problem. Oh, jeez. Right, that's why I had a flashback to like, whoa, woman.
Okay, I'm not touching anything. No cocktails and no dog petting. They're asleep.
All kidding aside, you don't drink in the morning. We're just messing with you right now.
Well,
hi, Marcia. Marcia, come on in, join us, please.
Marsha.
Yes. Oh, I remember when we had it. Oh my God, I think I told Marcia about that. We internalized that conversation, Marcia. I think I told you about that, right? When you had just joined us, I was like, Marcia. Oh my God. NDB Media Management argued my use of Marcia. God, that was hilarious. I think we wasted 2 hours on that. Oh my God, it was sad. Marcia, come on in, join us, please. And all kidding aside, folks, happy holidays to everyone. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah, happy Kwanzaa, happy Rabbanika, and happy holidays. So please, yeah, I did tell Marcia about that. I think she's like, you bunch of psychos. Like,
I hope
yes.
she's on a current feed. Remember last time she was like an hour back?
Oh, that's right. Hopefully you are. Okay.
Yeah, it was a severe case of Back to the Future for Marshall last week.
That was hilarious. Well, look, it's 7:40. She might think she's watching the 7 a.m. stuff. That was so funny. Okay, folks. That was good. So, Papa Sox is going to take the Bills. Lukey is going to take the Bills. Elway 7 is taking the Bills. Scorekeeper is taking the Bills at 27-20. Speedy. Okay. I thought you guys were ignoring me. I was sad. Oh, God, Marcia, that was funny. And we were dying laughing. We're like, oh, my God, she's like an hour behind. It was more than that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Just a bit.
Oh, my God. Ding, ding, ding. T-shirt alone goes to Marcia. Oh, my God, that was so funny. And I appreciate it. Marcia went to either the Facebook page or wherever, and she clicked, and it started at that point. Oh my God, that was so funny. I apologize. Marcia, come on in, join us. And we'd love to hear your voice. So it's all good. Well, I guess we have everyone's pick. Now, Marcia said Jets just end the season. I like it. There's another one for you, Papa Sox. Jets just end the season. All right, Gridiron Girl, please regale us, because this is now the second game where there's an alleged shutout.
So for the Jets, nobody. And for the Bills, we have Cafe, Color Maven, NorCal Girl, The Philly Special, Sports Sister, Papa Sox, Lukey's, Always 7, Scorekeeper 2720, Speedy, Anime Girl, and Gig.
And all kidding aside, Gridiron Girl never told me that's your problem. She never did. When she called, it's because she hadn't received something, and we would try to work through it. She was a team player in every which way, but she was higher up the food chain than I was, and that's why I love playing on our history that way. It was a lot of fun, and it was always because people were giving you problems, right, Gridiron Girl?
All to solve them because you just love to be on people.
Oh, whoa. Let's clarify that. Look, the timekeeping system just sucked. It sucked because getting the timesheets from the field crews was tough. And then inputting, once you had them, it was like a minute. But it was getting the timesheets. And every now and then, some timekeepers were under the gun. They had other things to do, and they wouldn't respond. And I thought the easiest thing from the timekeeper was they tell you what they want. As I told everyone, just shut up and do it. It may not sound right, but they know what they're doing. And I told you that jokingly. I said, that's what you want? You got it. We had to do time corrections, however you wanted it, right? But they wouldn't respond to the payroll clerk. And I got to give it to a division head. He says, why do you screw with the person that makes sure you get paid? And it's true. Why do they? So, because they were idiots. But that's neither here nor there. Okay. Sorry, folks. I just want to give her props because, all kidding aside, she never, ever said, that's your problem. She may have to other people, but never to me. So, she was always incredibly professional. Let's get to the next games. Titans, Jaguars.
Ay, caramba.
Yes. What a game, right? The Titans, 3-12 versus Jacksonville Jaguars, 3-12. They are fighting for the worst team number because the Raiders, actually, they're all fighting for it. Yeah, it's at 10 a.m. Pacific time on CBS. And the game's at Everbank Stadium. Gmo and I drove by that stadium in Jacksonville. It's kind of cool. It's a big stadium. It's a nice place, too. But anyway, the Jaguars for team offense are 27th. The Titans are 28th. In team defense, the Titans are an incredible third best. And the Jaguars are, what a shock, dead last. In passing, the Jaguars are 22nd. The Titans are 27th. In rushing, the Titans are 22nd. And the Jaguars are 27th. Last time these two teams played was earlier in this month. And the Jaguars edged the Titans 10-6. For this one, the Jaguars for the betting line is -1. Wow. Okay. Papa Sox says, yes, the draft pick is on the line. Thank you, bruh. You are so right. What is the win probability?
Win probability is the Spotty Pussycats at 50.4.
Okay, sorry. I just saw something that I have to correct.
Yeah, I noticed that myself, and I was going to mention it.
And when you mentioned it, that's it. Yeah, this came off the. Well, anyway, what was the win probability again?
50.4
for the Jaguars, correct?
For the Spotty Pussycats, yes.
Wow. Do we have an injury report?
We do. Again, it's a case of who the hell cares. We have for the Tennessee Titans, Well, is that kittens? O'Reese, the linebacker, is out with his ankle. Raduns is out with a shoulder. Dillard, the tackle, is out with concussion. And Folk, the kicker, is out with his abdomen. Oh dear. And for the Jags, we have Savage, the safety, is out with concussion. Blackson, the defensive linesman, is out with a mysterious undisclosed. Orare, the cornerback, is out with his foot. Little, the offensive lineman, is out with his ankle. Miller, the linebacker, is out with his ankle. And Flowers, the cornerback, is out with his shoulder. So in short, it's who the hell is playing for the Jags and who gives a monkeys for the Titans.
All right. So for this game, scorekeeper, I don't know why, but I'm going to go with the Titans.
Because you've been sniffing something.
This one, I think I am, but that's who I'm going to go with. And let me see. The Titans. Oh, so Lukey's is jumping off the bridge with me. Alway 7 says, oh, hell no. I'm going with the Jaguars. Gridiron Girl, what's it going to be?
Gonna go with the Titans.
I'm sorry. All right. Anime Girl.
Well, having looked at the injury list, and despite my better judgment, I think I'm going to go with little old Tennessee.
All right. Papa Sox is going with the Jaguars, and Speedy is going with the Titans on this one. Okay. I like it. All right. Gridiron Girl, please regale us.
So for the mighty Titans, we have Color Maven, the Philly Special, Speedy, Scorekeeper 1610, Lukey's, Gig, and Anime Girl. And for the Jaguars, we have Cafe, NorCal Girl, Sports Sister, Papa Sox, and Always 7.
Yoo-hoo! I want to know what Philly Special is on. Wow. All right. Way to go. Next game, the Las Vegas Raiders 3-12 visiting the 5-10 New Orleans Saints. Game is at 10 a.m. Pacific time on Fox. It's at the Caesars Superdome. And in team offense, the Saints are 20th overall. The Raiders are 29th. In team defense, the Raiders are respectable 9th. The Saints are not at 30th. In passing, the Raiders are 15th. The Saints are 24th. And in rushing, the Saints are 13th, and the Raiders are the worst in the league. Last time these two teams faced each other, the Saints blew out the Raiders 20 or shut out the Raiders. Well, yes, same thing. Raiders 24-0 on October 30th, 2022. But I believe Derek Carr was with the Raiders at the time. All right. So for this game, for the betting folk, it is 1.5 for the Saints. Do we have a win probability?
We do. The win probability is for the Raiders at 52.4%.
Really?
Really?
52.4% for the Raiders, huh?
For the Raiders.
For the Raiders.
Despite their problems with their quarterback.
Okay. Do we have an injury report, please?
We certainly do. For the Raiders, we have Meredith, the guard, out with his ankle. And we have Brown, the center, out with concussion. Minshew, the quarterback, is on injured reserve with a collarbone. For the Saints, they are marching on with Lattimore being out with a hamstring. Jeff Coate, the defensive end, out with the mysterious undisclosed. Kamara, the running back, is out with the groin.
Ooh.
Patrick is defensive lineman is out with a knee. McCoy, not a doctor, he's the offensive lineman. He is out with an elbow. And Carr, the quarterback, is out with his hand. And that is for the Saints. So who the hell is marching in for them?
No kidding. I think their wide receiver, Olav, is also out. Dude, they're weak. I understand now. Yeah, Scorekeeper had done his research, and it was Raiders 21-14. Wow, okay. Appreciate that. Okay, Gridiron Girl says she'll be back in a moment. Speedy says he's going to go with the Raiders. Okay, Papa Sock says he's going to ride with Anime Girl's pick on this one. So, Anime Girl.
Believe it or not, I'm actually going to go for the Raiders because looking at the injury list, I think the Raiders just might edge it.
Yeah, and they actually won last week with their third-string quarterback right now, who is playing because Minshew is out.
Yeah, and O'Connell has been hit as well. Money.
Wow. All right. So, Papa Socks, I'm going to go have you put down for the Raiders. I wonder what Gridiron Girl's good. I think she's going to go with the Raiders on this one because I think she got it right last week as well. She called a Raider game. So
wouldn't surprise me with that, girl.
Yeah, hopefully she does return in a moment. So in the meantime, she still is muted.
Oh, yeah.
StreamYard has that button correct here. Anyway, for the Raiders, Philly Special, Scorekeeper 21-14, Speedy, Anime Girl, and Papa Socks. Oh, I apologize. Let's see. Elway 7 is not going to go for the Raiders. Let me see. What did they choose for this game?
I reckon the Twisted Sisters went for the Saints to march in.
The Twisted Sisters indeed did go for the Saints marching in on that one. Thank you for that. Okay. For the Saints, Cafe, Color Maven, NorCal Girl, Sports Sister, Lukey's, and Elway 7. Hopefully we get a Gridiron Girl shortly. Okay. Yep. She confirms it. Okay. Let's go ahead and move on. Panthers, Buccaneers, folks. That game is going to be the Carolina Panthers 4-1, Tampa Bay Buccaneers 8-7, who are at home. It's at 10 a.m. Pacific time on CBS. It's at Raymond James Stadium. The Buccaneers are a team offense best at third. The Panthers are not at 31st. They got the 3 right, but they added another number. The Buccaneers are 25th on team defense. The Panthers are, yet again, 31st. In passing, the Buccaneers are 6th. They're consistent. And they moved up 1. They're 30th.
Still consistent, though. They're in the 30s.
Yes, they are. And the Buccaneers are 6th, Panthers 30th. And in rushing, the Buccaneers are 7th, and the Panthers are 17th. Wow. All right. That was impressively bad.
Mm-hmm.
Last time these two teams played on December 1st, just a little while ago, Buccaneers edged the Panthers 26-23. What do you, let's see. God, I have so many things going on. There it is. The Buccaneers for the betting line is -8. Do we have a win probability?
Yes, would you like to take a swinging guess at it?
90% Buccaneers.
No, not quite. 77.1% for the Buccaneers.
Wow. Okay. Do we have an injury report, please?
We certainly do. For the Panthers, Sullivan, the tight end, is out with his knee. Johnson, the wide receiver, is inactive. Coach's decision. Come on. Smith Wade, the cornerback, is out with illness. Morton, the tackle, is doubtful with his knee. Jewell, the linebacker, is out with concussion. Horn, the cornerback, is doubtful with his hip. And for the Bucks, oh dear, for the Bucks, we have Shepard, wide receiver, out with a hamstring. Winfield, the safety, is out with his knee. Thompson, wide receiver, is out with his shoulder. And Otten, the tight end, is out with his knee. A lot of tight ends out with their knee. And there you go.
Well,
Ladies and gents.
it's that time of year, I guess. All right, Anime Girl, who are you going to go for on this one?
I think I will scrape the Buccaneers in. I think it's going to be tight, though.
Okay, and Papa Sox, I believe I talked about that briefly, but I don't recall. Let me go back to the NFL for the playoff standing. Let's take a look at that, folks. It's a good, there it is the playoff picture. Okay, for the Buccaneers. Oh no, look. They're right now sitting, they blew it when they lost to the Cowboys. They controlled their destiny. So right now, if they lose, they still have a 13% chance of making the playoffs. But they lost. They were in the 8th spot. They moved down to 9. And the Seahawks, of course, moved up to 8. If they win, there's a 65% chance that they can make the playoffs. So right now, yeah, they're barely. If the season ended today, they would be on the outside looking in. So actually, no. It's right now, they would not be in the playoffs. They have to win, and they have a 65% chance. Now, the Seahawks, who are in the A spot, based on their division, they only have a 14% playoff probability. That's it. They can make, but they got to have a lot of luck. And the tie-breaking procedures is something that you may all want to look at. So I got to admit, the tie-breaking procedures are impressive when it comes to the NFL. And I just posted that one in the chat room. If you guys want to see it, there's the link. You're also seeing it on screen. So thank you very much for taking this. I'm going to ride with your pick for this one, Scorekeeper. Thank you. Let me see what my pick is. I'm going with the Buccaneers. I'm going with the Buccaneers to win this one. So we'll see. Anime Girl, thank you for the pick. Lukey's and Elway 7 are also taking the Buccaneers. Speedy! Speedy! Hello? 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 Speedy! I need your pick. Anime Girl, Gridiron Girl, come on. Raiders
Yes.
Saints, who are you going for?
The Raiders.
Wow, woman, you've never been more attractive in my life than you are now. So, all right. Now we're doing the Buccaneers and the Panthers. Speedy, need your pick.
Did you hear that rather husky voice he just put on there? Talk about being mysteriously sexy. That really deep, husky voice.
Who? Gridiron Girl?
Yeah.
I missed it. Wow. I think
Raiders.
Oh, yes. It's because it's disgusting for her to go for the Raiders. She has been consistently anti-Raiders. She doesn't hate the Raiders. Or do you hate the Raiders?
I already told you. I showed you a picture of one of my ornaments from my tree, right?
Yes, you did. Yeah, you
Okay,
did.
there. That's my son's ornament.
I'm getting significant breakup from you.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now you're clear. Oh, well, when you don't say anything, you're clear. That's funny.
Alrighty then.
Okay, you're coming in clear. Okay, I just gave the pick for the game. Come on. What are you talking about? Where, Speedy? Okay, I'm sorry. You did. I am so sorry, Speedy. Love you, brother. Hey, sorry. So, Gridiron Girl, Buccaneers or Panthers? You're going with
Uh,
the Buccaneers, right?
Buccaneers.
Oh, I know how you wanted to say it.
Buckies.
Okay. Yep. Good job. Okay. Would you regale us, please?
Alrighty. Okay, so for the Panthers, we have Speedy. And for the Buccaneers, we have Cafe, Color Maven, NorCal Girl, The Philly Special, Sports Sister, Always 7, Lukey's, Scorekeeper 3524, Anime Girl, Papa Socks, and Gig.
Thank you. Next
Mm-hmm.
game. Cowboys Eagles. Whoops.
Oh
Sorry,
boy.
folks. Don't worry about it. Okay, next game. Cowboys Eagles. Cowboys 7-8 versus the Philadelphia Eagles 12-3 with Jalen Hurts being Hurts. He's Hurtsin right now. It's at 10 a.m. Pacific time on Fox at Lincoln Financial Field. In the comparables, the Eagles are a 6th in team offense, the Cowboys 18th. The Eagles in team defense are 1st. Cowboys are 26th. In passing, the Cowboys are 11th, and the Eagles are 31st. And when it comes to rushing, the Eagles are 2nd best in the league, and the Cowboys are 29th. When it comes to the game, the Eagles blew out the Cowboys 30-46 on November 10th, 2024. For this game, for the betting line, it's the Cowboys minus 9.5. Do we have a win probability?
No, it's the Eagles, not the Cowboys. The Eagles, 77.2.
Well, that was a Freudian. I was hoping for you to get a good choice.
Yeah.
May we have the injury report, please?
Yes, you certainly can. Right. For the Cowboys, we have got Lamb, wide receiver, out with his shoulder. We also have Hall, the cornerback. He is out with a hamstring. We have Bass, the guard, is doubtful with his thigh. And that would appear to be it for the Cowboys. For the Eagles, unfortunately, we have Shipley, the running back, out with concussion. Hurts, the quarterback, out with concussion. White, the linebacker, is inactive due to a coach's decision. Covey, wide receiver, is out with his neck. And that appears to be it for the Eagles.
Yeah. Papa Sock says, I hate this. The teams that should win might not. I hate this. Sheesh. Give me the Cowboys. Okay. Wow. Yep. Because what's his face is out, I believe, right? Is it Hurts?
Hurts is out, yes.
But Lamb is out too, and I don't know.
Hurts is out with concussion.
Yeah, and that's serious, folks.
That is a little bit serious, yes.
I may have something to talk about right after we get the games done regarding concussions and injuries. Actually, I have it inside. I'm gonna have to go and get it. Some things. Brody Brazil on YouTube, folks. If you guys want to watch some good sports commentary, Brody Brazil from up north. I think Speedy knows who that is. And he had some good stuff about the NFL in general and about sports. The NFL in particular and sports in general. Check out Brody Brazil on YouTube. I'll put his link up. I'm hoping that he would slum it and visit with us.
So if Hurts is out, does that mean Pickett is in?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I think I sent something on the link.
Yeah.
Good God, he's only got 15 completed passes.
Yeah, if we look at that one for stats, I don't think they're going to show the up. Yeah, when you look at the NFL page, it shows the leaders only on team leaders. So it's Jalen Hurts, yeah, and they're not going to show the other guy right now because they only show the ones that are leading. Anyway,
I mean,
anime girl. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
Burke's just got more on rushing than bloody Pickett's got on bloody
Passing.
quarterback. Really?
Well, yeah. Well, Hertz has been there all the time.
Runner.
That's why. But
man.
hey, it's all good. Sorry, I can't find the darn page. Here we go. Papa Sox is taking the Cowboys. Speedy is taking the Eagles. Scorekeeper is calling the Eagles 27-17. Lukey's is taking the Eagles, and Elway 7 is taking the Cowboys. Anime girl, who are you going to go for?
My head says the Cowboys, but my heart's saying the bloody Eagles. Because screw it. I'm going to go with the Dirty Birds. Dodos for me.
Gridiron girl? You're going for the Cowboys.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with
You
Papa
are.
Sox and Elway 7. Yes, put me
Damn
down
you.
for the Cowboys.
Damn you.
She's sniffing that bloody Tipex again.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't say it all the time, but you all know this is not a shot. Well, actually, it is a shot against everyone else. Okay? The only individual that I have always feared when it comes to picking is Gridiron Girl. And when she goes against me, I get mad. I get very mad. Not that I'm any good. I get worried. And I'm like, oh, man. I always whine about her picks when we're not on the same page. Folks, I'm sorry. Actually, no, I'm not. If you want the opinion of someone, everyone asks, who's your pitcher on a certain game day? You guys know my answer. Who's your quarterback? When it comes to picking football games, ladies and gentlemen, it's Gridiron Girl. And she's done it for 14 to 15 years that she's been on with us. Not win, but the fear factor. Because she did not start with us right away. But she did, I forget how many years. You've been on with us for a while. But you didn't start giving us the picks until like 2011, I believe. So, but anyway, my respect and damn you, Gridiron Girl. Yeah, sorry, folks. I don't.
I think she got it right, to be honest.
Damn you! Yes, I think she does. As Papa Sox and Elway 7, but like I said,
Yeah, I think they got it right.
Wow, this is like the Thunderdome movie with Mel Gibson. The fear is real. Gig gots the power. Yeah, I will follow your lead next time, Gig. Yeah, knowing that I'm up by 6, but that's okay. All
I
right.
told you last week, pride cometh before a fall. Be careful.
Well, I just I just blew Gridiron Girl on air. So take it for what it is. So Lukey's, are you going to change your pick or next time? So just let me know. All right. I think we have everyone then.
All right. No.
Gridiron Girl, please do what you do best.
Hello?
Hello.
Alrighty.
See,
So for the Cowboys, we have Elway 7, Papa Sox, and Gig. And for the Dirty Birds, wait, wrong team. Dodo Birds, we have Cafe, Color Maven, NorCal Girl, The Philly Special, Sports Sister, Scorekeeper 2717, Lukey's, Speedy, and Anime Girl.
oh, okay. This is how honest my sisters are. I just got a message from Lukey's. She says that that I have to check for her. So for week 16, she has 10-6, not 11-5. Aw, she's taking one away from her. So I will have to report it to the big dog. I will let him know. So there it is. Well, I did the same thing. I thought I had a lousy record, and it turned out I was wrong. I told him, you gave me too many wins. And we went over that. Okay, Speedy, which one's it going to be? You chose the Eagles, so we're okay. He says he had a call. I'll just be back. What? What, Lukey's? Roger? You just Lukey. What? Clarify, please. You're killing me. All right, next game. Dolphins, Browns. Miami 7-8 visiting the Cleveland Browns at 3-12. It's at 1:05 p.m. Pacific time on CBS. The game is at Huntington Bank Field. In the comparables, the Dolphins of Miami are 19. The Browns are 25th. In team defense, the Dolphins are nice 6th, and the Browns are in the upper half of the league at 16th. In team passing, the Dolphins are in the upper half, 16th, and the Browns are in the lower half at 19th. In rushing, these two teams are not good. The Dolphins are 25th, and the Browns are 28th. Last time these two teams played was on November 13th, 2022, and Miami just murderized them 39-17. For the betting folk, the Dolphins are -6.5. Oh, okay. Got it. Thank you, Lukey's, as a wordplay. Okay, so hold that thought, Speedy. Do we have a win probability, please?
We certainly do. It looks like the fishy people are going to take it 71.7%.
71.7%.
71.7% for Flipper and his crew.
Wow. Okay. Do we have an injury report, please?
You certainly do. For Flipper and his merry crew, we have Chubb, the linebacker, is physically unavailable, knee ACL. We then have Tagovailoa, the quarterback, is questionable. I just thought I'd put that in there. Fuller, the cornerback, is out with his knee. Walker, the other linebacker, is out with his knee. What the hell have he been doing? Praying? And for the Browns, we have Okanakabuku, bloody Nora.
Impressive.
The defensive end is out with his knee. What are these people with their knees? They're praying or something? Tillman, the wide receiver, is out with concussion. And that is it.
Okay. For this game, Speedy's taking the Dolphins. Scorekeeper's going with the Dolphins, 20-10. Elway 7 and Lukey's are also taking the Dolphins. Papa Sox, I'll need a pick from you. Gridiron Girl. For all that is holy, Gridiron Girl, go ahead.
Mima.
Thank you. And I believe Papa Sox Dolphins want that draft pick more, I think. Yes, they do. And Anime Girl.
I'm going with Flipper and his merry crew.
Okay. I believe we have everyone then. Gridiron Girl, please.
Ready. Mima.
I barely hear you. It's muffled.
Hello?
Go ahead.
All right. So for the Dolphins, we have Color Maven, NorCal Girl, The Philly Special, Speedy, Scorekeeper
20-10.
Thank you. Elway 7, Lukey's, Gig, Papa Sox, and Enemy Girl. And
Whoops.
for the baby shitters, we have Cafe and Sports Sister.
Thank you. Appreciate that. All right,
There's always
folks.
one.
Yep. Packers Vikings. Let's get to that game right now. The 11-4 Packers. This may be the game of the week as far as best teams fighting, but this might be the game. At the Green Bay is 11-4 visiting the Miami. Sorry, I didn't mean that. Minnesota Vikings 13-2. I apologize. At 1:25 p.m. Pacific time, the game is on Fox. It's at US Bank Stadium.
It's a dome.
I'm sorry. In team offense, the Packers are 4th, the Vikings are 15th. In team defense, the Packers are 5th, the Vikings are 12th. In passing, the Vikings are 9th, the Packers are 12th. And in team rushing, the Packers are 4th, the Vikings are 18th. When it comes to the last time they met, September 29, 2024, the Vikings edged the Packers 31-29. I believe that was a missed field goal too, but I do not recall in its entirety. Right now, the Vikings for the betting line are -1.5. Do we have a win probability?
We certainly do. The horny ones seem to have edged it slightly at 51.9%.
51.9. Wow.
Yep, so they ain't giving them a whole heap of chance to take it.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Oh.
Injury report, if you want one.
Yeah, I'm sorry, folks. I should have done that. I opened up my email and I just got a bunch of emails. I am so sorry. It's one of those days. Anyway,
Right.
please the injury report.
We all have them days. Right. For the cheesy heads, we have Gilbert, the cornerback. He is out with his knee. Smith, defensive linesman. He is inactive. Coach's decision. Dillard, the tackle, is out. Concussion. Alexander, the cornerback. He is out with his knee. Walker, the linebacker, is out with his ankle. Williams, the safety, is out with his quadriceps. And Merriweather, the running back, is out with the mysterious undisclosed. Now, for the horny ones, we have Moreau, the cornerback. He is out with his hip. Hall, the quarterback, is inactive. Coach's decision. Bird, the offensive guard, is out with the mysterious undisclosed. So there you go. And I will repeat that. Hall, the quarterback, is inactive. Coach's decision.
Yeah, but I believe he's either the second or third stringer, so that's not the big deal. When you look at the team, Love is 24 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. He's having a nice year with 3,135 yards. But Darnold, look at that. 62 out of every 3 passes completed, 3,776 yards, 32 touchdowns, and 11 interceptions. He almost has a 3-to-1 ratio. If he had 33, wow, that's nice. Darnold is having a good year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Good morning, Jay. It's a dome. He says he will provide his picks later. And but did you provide your Saturday picks, Jay? There's a game right now at 10 a.m. Anganier, you did. And I need your Cardinals-Rams pick for today. So I need Cardinals-Rams for the last game on Saturday. So we already have some picks coming in right now for this game.
That ain't this game. Up.
Thank you.
There you go.
Okay. Gridiron Girl, who are you going to go for this one? I'm curious. Gridiron Girl?
Packers.
You're going?
The Packers?
Damn you again. You're going for... Now I'm getting nervous, man. Okay. All right. Okay, Jay, thank you for that one. I will back up in a moment, okay? Because I'll lose track. Who do we have right now? Okay, Papa Sock says, I'm running with Lukey's pick this time. This game is huge for the playoffs. Okay. Scorekeeper is going with the Vikings 27-24. For this game, we have Packers. Oh, Lukey's is going with the Packers. So Papa Sox is going with the Packers. Elway 7 is going with the Vikings. Wow. Okay. Anime Girl.
That's the second time the Twisted Sisters have been on opposite ends.
Yeah. Anime Girl, what are you going to go for?
Well, yeah. Sorry, but I'm going to go with the horny ones as well.
Okay. Now, Speedy had a question in the chat room. He's going to take the Vikings. Who started that? Was it
Philly Special?
It was Philly Special. Yes. Yeah, that was funny. So, wait, the game is on 10 a.m. today? No. No. If we're talking Packers, okay. Sorry, there is a game today. It is going to be on at 10 a.m. Pacific time. That's correct. So 10 a.m. Pacific time. It has not started yet. It's at 1 p.m. your time, Papa Sox. Okay? So, Papa Sox, I thought you were out here on the West Coast. I'm sorry, Scorekeeper. I trust Lukey's with a dome pick. That's awesome. I like that. Okay. All right. So let me back up. Jay is taking the Rams. Okay. So thank you, Jay. I think we've got all your Saturday picks in then for the moment. Dream, where the hell are you, Dream? Oh, my God. All right. Other than that, I think, you see, that's why I don't like to go back while we're doing this because we lose track. Gridiron Girl, please, you're up.
So, for the Packers, we have the Philly Special, Gig, Lukey's, and Papa Sox. And for the Vikings, we have Cafe, Color Maven, NorCal Girl, Sports Sister, Scorekeeper 2724, Always 7, Anime Girl, and Speedy.
No, Jay, don't be sorry. Jay, don't, no. Don't be sorry. I just meant that in general, that Scorekeeper gets confused. That's why we stay on course. And quite frankly, Jay, it's not you, but everyone gets here on time. And we start on time. I respect everyone that's here on time. But I did ask you for that, Jay, so please don't take it badly. I was laughing at Papa Sox. Nope, East Coast here, and I'm not good with math, so thanks for the time zone breakdown. I really have to get out more. So thank you. Gridiron Girl, did I cut you off again?
Yeah.
What were you going to say, young lady?
Nothing.
You blockhead. Okay, let's get to the second to last game. This is a Sunday night game on NBC. And folks, I'm not a shill for NBC, but check out Peacock. I think they have a ridiculous sale right now for Peacock. It's like $10 or $20 for the entire year. Check it out. I don't have Peacock right now because I'm trying to put all my thing. My fiscal year runs from February 1st to March 30th or March 31st. I'm not going to say on air why, but anyone who knows me knows why. That's when my fiscal year is. And even though there's a sale for Peacock, I'm not going to get it right now because I want to have everything in February through March. But you guys should check it out. It's a ridiculous deal. I remember I got them for $199 one year. That was crazy. Anyway, sorry. Atlanta Falcons 8-7, Washington Commanders 10-5. It's at 5:20 p.m. Pacific time, 8:20 Eastern on NBC. It's at Northwest Stadium. So taking a look at the numbers here, on offense, the Commanders are 5th, the Falcons 10th. On defense, the Commanders are 8th, and the Falcons 11th. On passing, the Falcons are 7th, and the Commanders are 17th. And in rushing, the Commanders are 3rd, and the Falcons 12th. Folks, if you look at those numbers, They're 8-7 and actually 10-5. Don't that's good. But these numbers do not match an 8-7 team. No way. Oh, Papa Suck says, "Oh, she mad now." Matt Alvarez says, "Papa Sucks. I'm not good at math either." Last time these two teams played, October 15, 2023. The Commanders took control of the Falcons 24-16. The betting line is Commanders -4. Do we have a win probability?
Yeah. The Commodes are going to take it 63.4.
Wow. 63.4, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Do we have an injury report, please?
We certainly do. For the Falcons, we have physically unavailable is Burns, the running back, mysteriously undisclosed. We then have Hamilton, the cornerback. He is out with his quadriceps. King, the cornerback, is out with concussion. Flowers, the cornerback, is out with his shoulder. So all four corners are out.
That was good.
Now, for the Commodes, oh dear, we have McGee, linebacker, out with his hamstring. I thought I couldn't find his glasses. Never mind. Owens, the safety, is out with his ankle. Brown, the wide receiver, is out with his hamstring. Wiley, the offensive lineman, is out with his groin. And Allen, the running back, is out with his ankle. Not diarrhea before anybody asks. Carry on.
Thank you. I will talk to you about that in a moment, Lukey's. You see it advertised everywhere, and I'm going to see if I can find that. Elway 7 is taking the Falcon. Oh, Jay says, wishing everyone a happy new year. Be safe on the highway. And by the way, don't drink and drive. I agree. So,
Now you
Jay,
spill it.
I hope you're doing well, Jay. And I guess you'll give us picks a little bit later. Scorekeeper is taking the Commanders 28-23. Lukey's is taking the Commanders. Papa Sox is taking the Commanders. I believe Speedy had not hick up. I don't know. I don't know who Speedy's taking. I don't see it. Let me know, Speedy. Gridiron Girl, who are you going to go for?
Commodes.
Anime Girl? Anime Girl.
Commodes.
All right. I believe that's it then. Speedy! 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 Let me know. Okay, we'll see. Folks, I found it right now. If you guys can see it, here is the deal. Peacock TV combo codes. It's a valid TV coupon. Enjoy Peacock Premium for $1.99 a month. Right here's you can check it out. It's at gq.com coupons. Wow. Peacock's really inexpensive right now. So just do a search for Peacock, but I will help out the sisters. I'll take the Commanders too. Why not? Okay, thank you, Speedy. Gridiron Girl, please.
So for the Falcons, we have Elway 7. And for the Commanders, or Commodes, whatever you prefer, Cafe, Color Maven, NorCal Girl, The Philly Special, Sports Sister, Scorekeeper, 28-23, Lukey's, Papa Socks, Gig, Anime Girl, and Speedy.
Thank you. And we are going to get to the last game right now, which is the 3-12 Detroit Lions visiting the very shatteringly disappointing 6-9 San Francisco 49ers at 5:15 p.m. Pacific time on ESPN. It's at Levi Stadium. In offense, these statistically are two incredible teams, but looking at the overall numbers in two different directions. Wow. In team offense, the Lions are second best in the league. The 49ers are a respectable eighth. In team defense, the 49ers are the second best team in the NFL, and they're 6-9. The Lions are 15th. In passing, the Lions are second overall. The 49ers eighth. And in rushing, the Lions are sixth, and the 49ers 11th. Gosh, these are, how much is that? That's 11, 8, 8, and 2. That's 29 total points for the 49ers. And the Lions are 2, 15, 2, and 6. 25. See what I mean? In the comparables, the Lions are 25 points. The 49ers are 28. And look at those records. It's just not right. Last time these two teams played was on September 12th, 2021. And the 49ers outlasted the Lions 41-33. The betting line for this game is the Lions at 3.5. Do we have a win probability?
Yeah, it looks like a little putty cat's going to take it 62.8%.
I'm so sorry. What, 68 point?
62.8% for the little putty cats.
I was dyslexic. Okay. Speedy
You
says
were
Lions.
transposing numbers.
Yeah. Would you give me the injury report, please?
Injury report, certainly. For the Widow Pussycats, we have got Montgomery, the running back, is out, MCL, and that would appear to be it. For the 49ers, though, oh dear, here we go. We have Greenlaw, linebacker, out with his calf. We have Banks, offensive lineman, out knee MCL. We have Hall, the cornerback, out with a hamstring. And we also have Pline, the tight end, out with the mysterious undisclosed. So there you go.
I appreciate Papa Sock saying, here comes Speed Racer. I won't sing anything else, but I have the Mach 5 on with me right here, which is great. Thank you, Gridiron Girl, for sending me this as a gift. I appreciate that. Thank you. So it's really cool. Okay, Speedy is going for the Lions. Papa Sox is going for the Lions. And Scorekeeper is saying it's going to go 31-24 in favor of the Lions. And Elway 7 says, homie, I'm going with them too. And then Lukey says, hey, hold on. Don't leave me out. I'm also going with the Lions. Anime Girl.
You don't know me very well. Me saw a putty cat. So I'm going with a putty cat.
And to finish it off, Gridiron Girl, who are you going with?
She's stroking the dog.
For the Gridiron Girl, who are you going for?
Lions. Hello?
No.
I hear you now, yes.
The Lions.
Thank you. I just
Welcome.
need the image of you stroking the dog, as Anime Girl said, had me distracted for a moment.
Alrighty.
Actually, I'm still distracted.
I did say the dog, not the big dog. I said the dog. There's a difference.
Oh, that'll never happen.
Uh-huh. I know, Gig. You guarantee you that ain't never going to be happening.
Gridiron Girl,
Sorry,
do
my
what
love.
you do best.
Please continue.
Alrighty. So for the Lions, we have everyone. Um, Coffee, Color Maven, NorCal Girl, The Philly Special, Sports Sister, Papa Socks, Scorekeeper, 31, 24, Speedy, Always 7, Lukey's, Anime Girl, and Gig. And for the 40 whiners, we have Cafe.
The 40 whiners. I like it. Thank you. No, Speedy. Papa Sock said, song stuck in his head after I kept saying, Speedy, Speedy. And here comes Speed Racer. That's why. It was kind of cool. So, of course, Matt says, Gig, you're cutting in and out today. I'm like, yeah, maybe a little bit. But okay, ladies and gentlemen, I believe we have it now. Thank you. Head on over to the Facebook page. Once I've updated, like the page. That way I know you've gone over it and you've seen your picks. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to highlight this bad boy right now. Anime Girl, do you have any particular story that you wish to get to right now?
No, not at this precise moment. I did have one earlier, but I've lost it. So,
Okay, let me close that screen right now while I go ahead and update the Facebook page and make sure it does get updated. Ooh, sorry. I'm a little
really,
emotional right now. I'm doing that as we speak, ladies and gentlemen.
yep, the boy's working again. Damn.
Well, I don't know about that. Okay, I believe I have it and done. So if someone can take a look at, oh, we lost Gridiron Girl. Okay, so maybe she'll be coming back in a moment. So folks, if you can head on over to the Sports Talk with the Guys page, and I do need a little bit of help, guys. I'm trying to update the Trekking Across the Universe page on Facebook. I need some likes. I got to get to 100 on that one, guys. So if you guys can kind of, help me out, trekking across the universe. That would be much appreciated. This is the page. Oh, it doesn't show up right away. Huh. Okay. Anyway, if you guys can go on over and give me a like, I would, it would really help me out a great deal. But okay, let's get to the story, please, Gridiron Girl. And like I said, the Facebook page has been updated. We have our first article. Did you put in the chat room? Yes, you did. There it is.
Yes,
Go for
I
it.
did. Right. It seems like Daniel Jones has rejected the Raiders because they ain't in a playoff contention. Jones has interest from multiple teams as he weighs up his return to the NFL, but he won't be doing it with the LA Raiders. Jones was released by, the tinfoil people on his own request. Actually, he tried digging his way out. They just thought they'd let him go after franchise benched the quarterback and demoted him to the fourth string following an all-round disastrous season. The 27-year-old Jones has an array of teams ready to offer him a fresh start. But it was reported on Monday evening that he does not plan to join the Raiders. According to Jordan Schultz, Jones wants to join a team that is a postseason contender. And with the Raiders sitting at 2-9, they don't quite fit the bill. Well, maybe the Bills fit the bill. Schultz added that Jones is feeling substantial interest from multiple playoff teams. ESPN's Adam Schefter, now there's a name to worry about, previously named the Vikings and the Ravens as two of the likeliest teams to land him. Well, there you go.
Okay. Good morning, Lethal Migraine. I didn't ask for a fresh start, and I definitely don't want to play for the Raiders. Yeah, only if they're in playoff contention, and rightfully so. I guess for the rest of the season, there aren't too many teams. Well, there might be a team or two that might take a chance on him, but I guess we'll see. Your thoughts on that anime girl?
I'm not answering that. I'm fed up being called gridiron girl.
Anime girl, and I was calling her anime girl. You know I'm old.
Old, stupid, forgetful. Yeah, okay, I'll go with all of that. What do I think about that? Well, I mean, let's be honest. He was benched because he wasn't doing too good with the Giants. He wants to go with a team that's in contention. Can he hold them up? I would wait and see how he's going to play, but I would tend to keep all doors open, not just certain doors. If he wants an in, he's going to have to prove to somebody that he can play first. What do you think?
I don't know if anyone's going to pick him up this year that's in playoff contention, seriously, except for maybe, I take it back. The Eagles may pick him up due to Jalen Hurts being out. Actually, that might happen. They may pick him up because if he's on concussion protocol, that could be anywhere from 3 days to a lot. Actually, they may pick him up. I didn't think anyone else would, but actually, that one, yes. That one may happen. That's interesting.
Yeah. So that's the thing, you see. I mean, he's holding out basically for a hero, but I don't think he's going to find one.
Yeah, I don't think so either. All right.
That's the thing, you see. He needs to prove he can. He needs to prove he can play. He's not doing that too well, is he?
No, really. He didn't. But there are teams that will a fresh start. Oftentimes, change of scenery does do it for players.
True.
But that doesn't mean it's going to happen.
Well, yeah, that again is the problem.
Yeah.
I mean, they reckon, ESPN reckons the Vikings and the Ravens. I can't see the Vikings dropping their guy.
I don't either.
And I can't see the Ravens doing it neither. I mean, the Ravens are in a quite healthy position, and so is the Vikings.
Yeah. Like I say, the only ones that I really see going are that one.
Yeah. I mean, the baby shitters might need him, but they're not in playoff contention either, so he ain't going to go for them, is he?
No, I don't.
Which is, a bit of a letdown.
Just a little bit, yes. All right, folks. Other than that, I don't know if you have any comments in the chat room. I do have a few other articles or stories I'm going to get to in a moment. Maybe he can go play in the German league. You never know. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Sports Talk with the Guys, home of the Monday Morning Quarterbacks on Saturday. It's 8:44 a.m. here out in the Pacific Coast. It is December 28, 2024. Today is the eye of the storm. We are in the middle of the tornado, which is Christmas and New Year's. So it is what it is. So I do have an article for you guys that I'm going to put up in the chat room. This is close to home. In another blow to motorsports here in Southern California, the Irwindale Speedway, a place that has been open forever, has now closed as well. You all know what happened to the AAA race course out there in Fontana. So now it's come to pass. The final day of racing at the Irwindale Speedway was both a party and a wake, once that begun just after high noon Saturday and ended just before Sunday. Folks, at the Irwindale Speedway, anyone could go and race, usually during the week, sometimes on the weekends, and it was awesome. You could take your souped up, little lawnmower and compete with some other souped up little lawnmower, and you could go ahead and race. Anyone paid your fee, and you can compete legally. And Irwindale was a great place to go, and now it has closed. Of course, there were funerals, speeches, eulogies, tears, and sadness, but there were also beach balls, cheers, flags, and fireworks. In between, there was racing and a lot of racing, with more than 140 drivers taking to the track in almost anything that had wheels and had an engine before the final car crossed the finish line just before midnight. Irwindale has long been home to the weird, wacky, and wonderful, from trailer and figure eight races to all-female demolition derbies, yes, and RV auto soccer. It was where drifting got its start in the U.S., the wide-banked asphalt track perfectly suited for what has become one of the fastest-growing racing series in the country. And it was where a radio-controlled car hit a world record 115 miles per hour here in Irwindale. And
What scale was that?
I'm sorry?
What scale was the RC car?
Oh, my goodness. I don't recall. But I'm sure we could look that up right now. But it owns the world record at 115 miles per hour. The track is or was historic, and and iconic. Okay. You tuned me out on that. The author or the writer has nothing to say when they have to say something is iconic. They're looking for words because it's one of those. Well, anyway. So it's closing after a quarter century is another blow on what has been a long, slow decline of auto racing in the region. As a matter of fact, what I mentioned, a generation ago, there was nearly a dozen tracks hosting regular events, with the Riverside International Raceway. That's right. I remember that one. And the hulking Ontario Motor Speedway. Ascot Park's half-mile dirt track near Gardena, and the Saugus Speedway, a third-mile oval built on the former Rodeo Arena in Santa Clarita. And, of course, you have the Auto Club Speedway stood in Fontana, and it's been left off the schedule for only the second time in 1997. There was a lot of racing in Southern California, and now with Irwindale gone, it's yet another hard thing. And it's really a shame, because you have the NASCAR event at the Coliseum, which for the last 2 years has been immense. It's been incredibly popular. But the demise in the car capital of the United States is dying in Southern California. That's crazy. Irwindale, which opened in 1999, was meant to help fill the void created by all the other track closings. But it got off to an inauspicious start when a 23-year-old sprint car driver named Casey Dermott died after hitting the wall during the track's first practice session. Yep, remember that too. The $7 million facility was unique because of its versatility, boasting half and third mile banked oval tracks, a drag strip, and a 6,500 seat grandstand. And its location in the armpit of the 605 and 210 freeways made it easily accessible from anywhere in Southern California. If we switch to a view of Google to give you an idea where the park is, it is not necessarily centralized, but it was in a good spot of Southern California. And when you look up Google Maps, it is still there. And wow. Let me go to it. Here's a map of Southern California. And here's downtown LA. Here's Hollywood. This is San Fernando. This is Glendale. Of course, this is Dodger Stadium right here. Irwindale is just over here. The Irwindale Raceway is... Oh, I'm sorry. Here it is. Right here. That's a shame. It was a nice course, great place, and it was in a great spot. You have the Santa Fe Dam, little bit of trivia. It is one of the largest earthen dams in the world. The largest earthen dam, way off track, is over here. That's in Lakeview Terrace. That's the Hanson Dam, but that's neither here nor there. It's a shame that Irwindale went out. There was the Riverside one. I don't even remember where it is now. It's gone. It's been replaced, probably by all the Amazon warehouses. That's a shame. Speed racing has come to an end here in Southern California, basically. Wow. Oh, well, right? What are you going to do?
Yeah, well, unfortunately, motor racing is falling out of fashion with everybody because of the climate problems we're having.
Yeah.
I mean, unless it's electric, they don't want to know these days.
Yeah, no, I know. That's a shame. But in Southern California, racing has come to an end. Matt Alvarez says, yeah, watch out for crazy drivers. Did you see the traffic accident on the 110 on Christmas Eve or the morning? I think so, but there's so many accidents in Southern California that it's really a waste of time to even go over all of them. And knowing that there are many police chases as well, it is the season for police chases. And you can sign up for the NBC Channel 4 app, and it will send you a text message when there's a car chase in progress. Imagine that. Imagine that. So, Southern California, it's a regular thing. But Irwindale, I'm sorry you're closing. That's a shame. I'd gone out there a few times myself, but I never did race. It's not my thing. I race on the 15 going to Oh, I'm sorry. Anyway, I don't race, but I do drive fast on the 15 freeway going to Vegas. The best night to go to Las Vegas from Southern California is Thursday night, folks, after 10 p.m. If you leave Southern California and you go to Vegas, you will find all the highway patrol at about 2, 3 in the morning in Baker. They're all having breakfast at the Denny's. There is nary a cop on the 15 freeway heading north after 10 p.m. on Thursday. Book it. You'll never see a highway patrol because on Friday morning, they're all lined up north on the 15 to catch everyone going to Vegas. It's the way it works. So they're having their team meetings and doing all their stuff. But driving to Las Vegas after 10 p.m., it's the best time to go. When I go to Vegas, I go on Thursday night.
You mean it was? If they've listened to this, they're going to definitely be looking for you.
I have highway patrol people that I know, and I have former highway patrol people, and they chuckle and they laugh. They're like, yeah, we got to get everyone on Friday because they're all going to go spend money in Vegas. And if they're speeding, we'd rather the money stay in California.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
No comment.
Southern California is known for high-speed police chases. In 2020, the California Highway Patrol recorded more than 2,200 police chases in Los Angeles County alone. I believe it. Yes. Yes. And during 2020, during COVID, if it was a misdemeanor, a felony stop. I think when you flee the police, that becomes a felony stop at that point. But during COVID, I think they were just, it was racetrack stuff. Oh, ha, ha, ha. Yeah, people don't get that phrase. When you tell someone, that I've been driving back and forth, and you tell them I've just been doing racetracks, you're telling people you just keep going in circles. I guess a lot of people don't get that. But whatever. I'm sorry that Irwindale is closing. That is a big deal. There's another date location I got to get off my list. Because it was fun to go there and seeing some of these people race. And some of their cars were really cool. Like I said, the Rice Rockets would go there. And a Rice Rocket's just that's probably a slur, what I just said. But, take it for what it is. They're lawnmowers, guys.
Yeah, it sounds like the one they was in Germany, the Nürburgring. I mean, you can show up in the Nürburgring with practically anything that's got a motor on it, and if you can get around the racetrack, you can go around.
Yeah, they have those, and it's so cool, folks. Anyone can go. Like I said, you had to pay a small fee, and you could race, and people would race for pinks. I would never ever race for pinks because my bank might have something to say about that. But it's interesting. People would race for pinks. The pink slip. When they say they race for pinks, they're talking about racing for the pink slip. Like, no, it's okay. I'm not going to do that. Look, folks, frankly, I know my sisters will laugh at me, but when it comes to racing on an open, no. I remember driving on the 605 freeway. I was coming back with my cousin Richard. I've never told anyone this story, but I don't think Richard's told this story. Actually, he had never told the story. When we went to my brother's wake, my cousin and I admitted for the first time ever that I let him drive my car. He was like 14 or 15. I let him drive my car, my Ford Probe, going north. Actually, he might have been a little bit older. On the 15 freeway. We had told no one. And he was like, dude, I haven't told anyone. Nor have I. I let him drive on the 15 freeway. It was on a Thursday night. There are no cops. So when it comes to driving, I drive very fast. And I got to tell you, folks, I was lent an MR2 Toyota, but I had to take care of that car. And I was driving north on the 605 freeway, and this Nissan 240SX comes up to me. Like, oh, my God. And it was like on a Saturday or Sunday. And, I'm driving fast, but I was driving the speed limit. And this guy's going back and forth with me, and everyone's like doing 50, 60. So he and I were racing. My cousin and I were real excited because, it wasn't a big deal. We were driving the speed limit, but we were in and out of traffic. And then this guy comes up next to us. He does that was good, dude. Let's really race. Dude, he took off on the 605, and he was probably doing 80 or 90. And that was not my car. And my sister, who's here watching and listening, I want her to know that I did not race that car. I wanted to race that 240SX, but I didn't have the nerve. And I was driving my sister's car, and I would never risk that car. But I was driving an MR2 that said Long Beach pace car, and people wanted to race that car. I think my sister Rose would admit to that. So, Papa Socks, thank you. Go, 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 go. Peace and love. Have a great time, man. Thanks for stopping in.
Bye.
Gridiron Girl.
Hi.
You back?
Yeah.
Thank you.
It was a hell of a trying to get back.
What happened? I didn't kick you out.
No, I kicked myself out and I couldn't get myself back in.
Aw, but I'm glad you got back in.
Uh-huh.
Now, Lethal Migraine says Nürburgring is a crazy track and a lot of death. If you drive on it and crash in certain areas or you do damage, that shuts down the track for a while. They make you pay for the repairs or for the downtime. Oh, wow. Huh.
Yeah, but you find that you're waiting to get onto it. That's the thing as well.
Yeah.
There's that many people turn up for Nürburgring.
But I have to tell you, that, like I said, I drove my sister's MR2. Oh man, she had that car cherried. And it was the Long Beach Grand Prix pace car from 1985. So her car is actually on TV for the race. She went to the dealership to buy a car, and as Rose would tell you, she was talking to the salesperson. They said, "Oh, by the way, we have this car." She's like, "Nah." They're like, "Yes, it's technically a used car because it was at the Long Beach Grand Prix." So Lukey's, who's here in the chat room, owned the 1985 Long Beach Grand Prix pace car. And it was an MR2, man. It was a bitchin' car with the wing, on the back. She had that car cherried. And she let me drive it 2 or 3 times. And that car was cherry. I was never going to be stupid enough to risk that car. That's why I told you. I was driving on the 605. We were going the speed limit. But when that 240 SX took off, I was like, I'm not risking my sister's car. Hell no. Well, they stole that car. And they took everything from it. And while the insurance company did pay out my sister a lot of money for that car, she didn't get the value. That car was cherry. Oh.
Well, you can't replace it. You can't replace a pace car. No way can you.
No, and you couldn't replace the pace car. Yes, it was. Oh my God, it was, and it was. Yeah, it's.
Would I be antisocial with that one?
Yeah, I cried for her because I knew the work. She would tell me, "Would you please go and wash the car?" Oh my God, that was the privilege. She'd let me drive her car, and she did. She let me drive it. And it was the 5-speed. Oh my God. It was so easy to drive.
5-speed?
Yeah. It was a 5-speed. 67 of these pace cars. I had one of these. Yeah, you see, she's listening. My sister is very careful about her vehicles, but she's not, oh, you can't touch this. You can't. No, she let me drive the car. But of all the cars, I love driving all of her cars. But the pace car, I worried about it because it was a unique car. When the car was stolen, yeah. I remember, and I'm not going to go to the details, but I remember she got a lot of money for the car, but she never got the value of it. It was, oh my God, it was a beautiful, beautiful car. So I'm going to see if I can do a quick little Long Beach Grand Prix 1985 Toyota pace car. I wonder if it'll show up if someone has a picture of it.
Oh, guarantee some nut will have taken a picture of it when it's been on the race course. They always do.
There is an article about her car on Reddit. Oh my God, guys. I let David drive my new Q5 for a year. Yeah. She's cool with it. Yeah, we're talking about my former nephew. Yeah. So anyway, folks, I'm not kidding. There's an article about her car on Reddit. The 1985 MR2 was the pace car for the Long Beach. This is unreal. Oh my God, there is an article on it. That's it. That is it. Holy crap, Rose, there's a picture of your car. Oh my God, that's it. Now, it had pace car on it, but if I remember correctly, this was removed. Grand Prix Long Beach, I believe that was removed, and this was removed as well. But that's it. Oh my God, Rose, that's your car. That was, oh my God.
Wow, that's amazing.
It
Yeah.
is. That is.
They see
Holy crap.
some idiot would turn around and say which one is Rose, but
Oh,
hey.
right.
What
My
what
God.
year? What year?
It was a 1985 Toyota pace car. Rose, you have there's an article about your car.
That's cool.
It would have been I'm gonna have to comment on this. I'm gonna say, hey, you know the owner? Yeah, she's laughing. And she says, yeah, that's my baby. Yes, I removed it. Oh, so she got it with that on there. But I believe it still said pace car on it. Rose, isn't that crazy? Your car. That is really, I'm going to have to save this one. This is really cool, folks. I ask you to forgive me a moment. I'm going to have to put that in the Sports Talk with the Guys notes under regular links. I don't think my sister knew that there was an article for that. That is crazy. But what did I say, guys? Let's do a search, and sure enough, that is her car. But yes, I cried. I cried for her. She didn't cry, but I know she was bummed for a long time. Oh, also, that light bar was removed. Or Rose, did it have that? No, it didn't have that light bar. But you can barely see the wing in the back. Wow, Rose, this is crazy. That's your car. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. That is really neat. I did a search on there. No, it did not have the light bar. Right. But that's a picture of it right there. Actually, ladies and there it is. That is it. That is her car without the light bar. That is neat. It made the news everywhere. Look at that. For that year, the MR2 debuted, and my sister had that car. But like I said, I remember when she told me, because it had been stolen, and she said, yeah, that's it. That's it. Yep. Oh, my God. Because I don't think she has a picture of it. But now she does. Sorry, folks. Got lost in there a little bit. Now, if you want a similar baller, we have Gridiron Girl. You drove, what was it? A BMW. What was your car? An M5 or an M3? M3. Yeah. This is what Gridiron Girl was driving for the long time. BMW. It was BMW, right?
Yes.
Yeah, she's a baller, woman. Look at that. This was her car. Damn, I remember. It was blue, wasn't it?
Yes. And convertible.
Okay, that's not it. That's a little. That's right. It was a convertible. That was a nice car. Well, you guys can look it up. But hers was an M3. That was a beautiful car. But yes, my sister's driving a Q5 right now, an Audi, and that's a nice car as well. So, yeah, M3 is a nice car. Which one, Matt? What have you picked me up in that car? Wow, which one? The MR2? Gosh. I remember when Toyota brought back the MR2 and it was like, it was rounded. It was okay. It didn't sell very well. But, yeah. So, it's cool. Sorry, folks. I got lost in the sports racing stuff. So, but anyway. Oh, we got another like. So, thank you. Appreciate it, guys. So, Gridiron Girl, what were you off doing? Playing with your dogs right now? And she muted herself again.
No, they're... What?
What are you doing with your dogs right now?
We're going to go... I'm going to take them. We're going to get something to eat.
Oh, okay. So are we going to lose you in a few moments?
I hope not, but I should be there. Okay.
Okay, fair enough. With all the Dodgers stuff that you've been doing right now, okay, someone is logged in under, and this is, what do you drive right now? Anime Girl?
What I drive now, that's one of my old cars.
You drove a Ford Granada MK2 2.8. A Granada?
Ford Granada Mark II 2.8. Yes.
If I remember that car, I wanted one of those for a little while. Isn't that the one that the $6 million man drove?
Might have been over in America, but over here, the police used to drive them.
The Ford Granada was a common car over here in the United States.
Well,
And
over
yeah,
here,
I think police agents and stuff like that, they did drive those. Yeah.
yeah, I used to drive one of them.
Oh, that's a nice car.
Yeah, the one I drive at the present moment is also a Ford, but it's only a 1.6, and it's called a Ford C-Max.
Okay. The
But it's a
Ford
European model.
Granada. Yeah, folks, this was a coupe. It was like a two-seater, the Ford Granada. That's right. Check this out. You remember these, Gridiron Girl? I do. This was the predecessor to the Ford Thunderbird when they went to that style as well. Yeah. What was that it, Anime Girl?
Similar, but that's the American version. Mine was the European version.
Yeah, which made it, what, 8 times smaller?
Well, I wouldn't say about 8 times smaller, but it was probably about twice as quick.
Yeah, I believe that. Wow.
But
Right.
I did at one time when I was in the army. I did actually have a Lincoln for a little while, a proper Lincoln with the suicide doors at the back.
Oh, I remember those. Yes.
That's before I got my Merc. But the Lincoln got sold on. The car I got after that got written out, which was a Ford Taunus, and my Merc got stolen and written off.
Mm.
So I've had a few cars in my my long life of driving.
Switching gears, folks, the whole thing with Aaron Rodgers and the reporter from ESPN, we have an internecine conflict because even though the Pat McAfee program is not owned by ESPN, they are on ESPN, and Aaron Rodgers has attacked one of the, I believe, analysts, Ryan Clark, and they were going at each other, even though Aaron Rodgers didn't mention Ryan Clark directly. We all know who he was going after. And Ryan Clark at the very end just says, "Hey, dude, we have the same number of rings." And that was a wonderful comment. And Ryan Clark was commenting on Aaron Rodgers' hypocrisy. Now, Aaron Rodgers went ahead and said, "Oh, you know what? I say something and everyone attacks me. So what? Doesn't get on my nerves." In that interview with Aaron Rodgers, he said it 4 times. You can say whatever you want. It doesn't get under my skin. When you say it 4 times in an interview, it is getting under your skin. And you know what? You were called a fraud and you were called a hypocrite. A fraud, everyone said, well, he didn't steal anything. I don't know. His contract, maybe. But when you look at the fact that Aaron Rodgers has fewer wins or the same number of wins that the team had the same year without you, you're a fraud, dude. So I think it's terribly amusing that that is the case. You talk a good game, but you're delivered. Dude, people are tired of you, Aaron Rodgers. And you say that when you can't say anything because when you do your attack, dude, you're always mouthing off. You just don't like it when smart people answer you back. Dude, your shtick is getting old. Your arrogance. What have you got to say for yourself lately? Nothing. Nothing. You got hurt last year. You came back this year. And what are you doing? Nothing. Your shtick is old. Congratulations. You got paid a lot of money. No one cares anymore. You're empty-headed, tinfoil. Dude, unless you're talking football, you're really quite boring. Everyone outside the United States knows the world is not flat. And hearing you talk about your folks, what everyone got angry with Aaron Rodgers about the whole COVID thing and the masking. You lied to people. All you had to do was say that you didn't get the shot. You lied to everyone, and that's why people don't like you. It's not your beliefs on immunizations and stuff. It's you lied to people. People don't like that. And you're a hypocrite, dude. You really are. And good for you. Congratulations. You've earned the money that you do. But no one really cares what you have to say because you're empty head. If you were a left-hander, you would fit the perfect profile. $1 million arm, 5-cent head. That's what most lefties are in baseball. They're empty up here, but they have $1 million arm. Actually, I think Aaron Rodgers, you were a lefty. Actually, I think you still are a lefty. And this whole thing about it doesn't get me, it doesn't bother me. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Because if you keep saying it over and over, it does. Kind of like when Gridiron Girl accused me of cheating. It got under my skin. Huh, Gridiron Girl?
She cheated herself again.
Yeah, she did. So, it's okay. It does, because I don't cheat. That's about the only thing I don't do. So, hey, it works.
Well, you mean you do everything else?
At least I try. So, almost everything else. But there was another. Actually, I had several stories on Aaron Rodgers, and if you guys want to do the background on it, go ahead. I'll put the links in the chat room right here. But it was really a waste of time. It was really disappointing that he's mouthing off, and he doesn't like it when people answer him. Dude, you're the one that asked for it. So if you're going to say it, just shut up, accept it. You may not like it, but hey, it is what it is. But let me put a link to the article right now. And it was a great response by the writer. And he said, dude, don't try to put me down. I have as many rings as you do. So I think that was a great response. So you guys can follow it right there. The band Disturbed's first album was called The Sickness. Disturbed is going on tour next year playing that whole album because it's the 25th anniversary of that album. Here in the Twin Cities, our rock station has an ad that says, The Sickness is returning. Don't tell Aaron Rodgers. Oh, I like it. That's good. So.
The band oh, okay.
Yeah. I like that one. So taking a look right now in the sporting world, we've really gotten away from doing regular sports reporting because we've been very busy on the network. And I do apologize for some of that. But are there any stories that anyone wanted to go over right now? Talk about anything in particular? I know that Elway 7 is a little unhappy with me with Pete Rose, but I think we're going to do a retrospective on Pete Rose in the next few weeks to talk about what he had done on the baseball field in the world of sports. I mean, we're also going to talk about the things that he was accused of and the accusations, not that he, with the young lady, I mean, that's a legal matter. We all know how that came out. But the bat that is at that bar that I've talked about that was x-rayed and it has cork in it, it was the bat that he was using about the time he broke the record for the most hits, 4,192, and he broke it against Eric Schau, the pitcher from the San Diego Padres. I believe it was late August, early September when he broke the record. And he was using that bat, and the bat had cork in it. It's circumstantial. No one can confirm. But there's an image of him standing in the batter's box or the on-deck circle. And it had particular marks on it, which shows up on the bat that's at that bar. It had cork in it. But whatever.
I take it cork is a no-go then, is it?
It's a no-go. You cannot have that in baseball because the cork amplifies the hit, and it hits the ball farther, faster, and stuff like that. And it's illegal. You cannot do that to your bat. And
Didn't know that.
Sammy Sosa was caught with cork, and others. They put stringy balls in them. So some bats, you have to be really good on it, and it's all when it comes down to the sanding. But when you look at Major League Baseball bats, they have a unique end to them that if you're really paying attention and you did a schoolboy job on the work, you can see if the bat has been altered. And what they do is they cut off the top of the barrel, and some people have put springy balls in there like tennis balls. And what happens is that also absorbs the energy and sends it back out. So when you hit the ball will go farther and faster. Same thing with cork. And folks, I talked about, I don't know if McGuire was ever caught for that, but McGuire was never really caught. Sammy Sosa was never really caught for steroids. Remember that. They were not. But I was going to talk about the rosin bag. I have a bag of rosin. And every time a pitcher says it's sticky, well, I always yelled at them and say, you're lying. It's baby powder, folks. Rosin is not sticky. Lukey says that Alma's grievance is not being eligible for the Hall of Fame. Okay, well, he agreed to a lifetime suspension. He's ineligible because he agreed to a lifetime suspension. So we'll talk about that in April. I'm gonna have to put that on calendar. So I got to make a note of that. Pete Rose. Because I did say, and I think Anime Girl and Gridiron Girl remember that I said, look, as soon as Pete Rose dies, he's going to go into the Hall of Fame. So I see it happening. But then again, the bat with cork was found, and he got, yes, Pete Rose agreed to it. That's what everyone misses. And they always pass over it. He agreed to a lifetime suspension. And he did say with the understanding that he could apply for reinstatement within a year to a lifetime suspension. And he did apply for reinstatement. And Major League Baseball never moved on it. And for those of you that are watching the All-Century team in 1990, Pete Rose was allowed to be there. And when Mel Gray, the reporter, ambushed Pete Rose at that event, things started to change for Pete Rose. And I really felt that something would have been done. But then Pete Rose went ahead and did some other stuff. So we'll talk about that in a few weeks. I'm going to have to get ready for that. But, look, Pete Rose was a terribly exciting player. And he played all out. But, he went in with the head first slide. He was famous for that. So it is what it is, folks. I liked watching Pete Rose. I didn't like him as a person, but that doesn't matter. But for the Hall of Fame rules, and again, I'm sorry for being pedantic on this, for the Hall of Fame rules, it says you must consider what they did on the field as well as what they did off the field. Now, whether you place value on it or not, as a voter, that's up to you. But there's always a question. Okay, are you considering what they did on the field or not? Also, for Major League Baseball Hall of Fame, it says you shall not consider their post-season record. Not every player got to play into the postseason. So the MVP award, also, it's for the season, not the playoffs. So I might be confusing the Hall of Fame one on that right now. But I may have gotten that one wrong, so I do apologize. I may have confused the MVP vote with the Hall of Fame. But it does say it's up to you to consider that. Yes, it is in line. And a lot of people do consider it. I really believe Pete Rose would have gone into the Hall of Fame, but he bet. And that's, guys, in Star Trek, that's the prime directive. Don't bet. And he bet on his team. Oh, but I only bet on them to win. Dude, you still had information that other people didn't have. That's why you can't. Baseball has, it's like my department where I work. The gas tax money. Dude, I'm not insulting my department, but I said my department goes schizo when it comes to gasoline. That's like the holy grail of my department. You can smash equipment, you can get into accidents, you can do stuff, and you'll be reassigned appropriately. I'm not talking about discipline and stuff. You can do a lot of stuff. But if you steal a gallon of gas, dude, it's like the department goes schizo. You're gone. You're done. And people have stolen gasoline from the department. And you steal from the department. Goodbye. But I've seen this department, like I said, do things. And when it comes to gas, baseball's the same way. When it comes to gambling, baseball is schizo. Sorry for schizophrenia. I'm not trying to insult anyone, but that's what baseball is. And it's simple. And anyone who says otherwise, you're wasting your time. It is the way it is. And any argument you're going to make, it's a waste. Gambling in baseball is a no. You gamble, you're done. A guy got nailed last year for gambling. He's gone. It's done. So if he's, no, there is no well. There's one rule. You chose to broke it. Get out. Sorry, anime girl.
Nothing to be sorry for. I can't contribute to the conversation because I'm not really a follower of baseball.
Sosa was an idiot. I was watching the game. Sosa used the springy balls in his bat.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello? What's going on here?
Yes. I hear you. Do you hear me?
I hear you, but you just recycled.
Okay. Well,
for some reason.
I did not see that game, but Lethal Migraine says, I knew it was going to happen. He played with the black bat, the bat he used with the balls, and it was white. When he came up to bat, I turned to my sister and said, Sammy is cheating. Then the bat broke and everyone knew it. Yeah, he got nailed for it. And he paid his price. He did, folks. That was it. It was done. There was nothing else. He paid for it. Matt Alvarez says, along with the things he was willing to do with wrestling and WWF at the time. You know what, dude? That's fine. Do whatever you want. That's okay. But when you are not a good guys, I've told you, America is a center-right country. America is schizo when it comes to certain things. When it comes to sexuality, America flips out. In the United Kingdom and in Europe, sexuality is an adult thing, is it not, anime girl? But it is something that you're adults in Europe, aren't you?
We try to be, but not all the time. We have our bigots. Unfortunately, they come up everywhere. My contention is live how you want to live. As long as you ain't doing no harm to nobody, I don't see a problem. I don't ask anybody to accept me for what I'm not. I am what I am. What you see is what you get. You don't like it, there's the door. Please take it, but not off its hinges. And I don't give a monkeys. That's just how I am.
Lukey says, I wasn't a fan, but Elway 7's point of view changed the view of his stats. Folks, I've never questioned Pete Rose's stats. They're Hall of Fame numbers, period. But there are rules that you have to play by as a baseball player, and he chose to break those rules. So he chose to break them. Will he be in the Hall of Fame? It's a little more difficult now, but if you go back and listen to Scorekeeper 10, 15 years ago, I say, oh yeah, Pete Rose will be a Hall of Famer upon his death. I called it then. I'm going to stand by it now. But now I think it's kind of iffy. But I think Pete Rose is going to get in. So it's really stupid that he died and, oh, he's in instantly. Yeah, that looks bad. So they're going to get around to it. Even if you want to keep Rose out, which is appalling, there's no reason to keep Bonds out.
You want to go there? I know you want to go there. You can just see it on your boat race. Go on, go there. Go on. Get going.
There's no need to really look. We'll talk about them in the new year. And Lethal Migraine has made his argument from day one. And I don't argue with Lethal Migraine. I have argued with him, but I respect Lethal Migraine enough that I listen to his argument about Barry Bonds and a few others. And Bonds was a Hall of Famer before he left Pittsburgh. We joked about that. When he had 446 home runs, he was there. Then he went to San Francisco. And it was really fun. We've joked about that. Was he a Hall of Famer? I believe Barry Bonds was a Hall of Famer before he went to San Francisco. Bonds was a Hall of Famer before he left Pittsburgh. Anyone that doesn't understand his greatness is an absolute fool. We will talk about Barry Bonds early next year. So, and I know Lethal Migraine will be ready to go. You see, I got to get my notes. Lethal Migraine is like, screw you, Scorekeeper. I'm like 40 years younger. I'll play with you. And he's ready to go. So I need time to prep. But I don't want to waste the audience time knowing that we had litigated this stuff before. But I argued regarding Bonds and Clemens and others, or in the case of McGuire and stuff. You have to determine, look, the comedian, I forget his name right now, said, you can't get a speeding ticket for last week. You sped last week. You can't get a speeding ticket after. And he was referring to Barry Bonds. Barry Bonds never tested positive for anything in Major League Baseball. No. So you have to take that into consideration. And people say that there were whispers. There were not whispers about Barry Bonds. But you have to take that into consideration. And it's up to the writers. And Lethal Migraine, I guess we are litigating this again. These writers are not going to budge. May he enter? Unlike the Black Sox of the 1920s, they're never going to get in. Never. Because they took money and they threw games. Pete Rose, if you believe him, guys, look at the report. It's on. See, here's the thing. People don't bother to read the report for Pete Rose. It's boringish. But read it. Then come back to me and have a conversation. For Bonds, he never tested positive. So you have to evaluate that. How true are the rumors? Well, the only one that really knew went to jail for Bonds and never spoke. Do you remember Lethal Migraine? His name, dude, that guy never spoke. He stood up with Bonds. McGuire, probably one of the greatest rookie seasons of ever. He had 49 home runs. Oh, that was Stan Conti? I thought it was his personal trainer. No, I think Stan Conti had the lab Biogenesis, right? Please help me out on this. My memory's going. I don't know Stan Conti. No, I think it was his personal trainer, Lethal Migraine, the one that went to jail for bounds and did not open his mouth. So we'll talk about that. I need to prepare because there's a lot of history, folks, and we're not just going to shoot from the hip and make declarations. We don't do that here. We like to go by the facts, and that's why I need a little bit of time to prepare. I've got to get the noodle back up to its memory. Right. He ran the whole thing. But I'm thinking of Bond's personal trainer that he had a subpoena and he had a talk and he refused. So they sent him to jail. It's Barry Bond's personal trainer. I don't believe it was Stan Conti. Stan Conti ran the whole thing, Biogenesis. We'll talk about him as well. I'll have to put up a date so I can be ready to go on that, and it'll be fair to everyone. We'll do one for Pete Rose. We'll do one for Barry Bonds, and we'll add McGuire and Roger Clemens and those guys in on it. Jose Canseco, I have the book, Vindicated. I bought it. And it may be... Oh, no, there it is. I see it right now. Oh, right next to Mickey Mantle. That's funny. So we'll talk a little bit about that in the coming year in January. I just had to prep for it. So I'm sorry I went off on this again, but we have a newer audience that's with us, and it's worth sharing the opinions. Folks, I will disagree with you, but that doesn't mean I'm not willing to hear what you're going to say. And this whole thing of I agree to disagree, that's BS. I don't ask Gridiron Girl. Ask Anime Girl. That's not in my DNA. This is sports. There's no agree to disagree. It's either you won or you didn't. I will say that I was wrong when it came to the Houston A-holes. The victory should have been vacated. They cheated.
Yep.
Cheated flat out. Right,
Yep.
Gridiron Girl?
Yes, they did.
And they should not have won. It should be vacated, the World Series victory. And the players should have been suspended. Manfred, for an attorney, you're a moron. Oh, by the way, I'm talking about you, Rob Manfred. You're a moron. You had them by the cajones. Hey, is Manfred married? He had the players by the cajones, and he let them get away with it. Hey, you never know. I don't know. And Matt Alvarez says, we all have different opinions on sports, hence the name of the show, which is going to be coming in 2025. Now, Lethal Migraine says, I call bullshit. The Astros allegedly cheated at home. Okay, they were far superior on the road. They're really bad cheaters. Dude, they cheated.
They cheated.
And they cheated. It's done. The other teams knew it, dude. And a lot of video isn't shown. There's the one famous guy where he's throwing a pitch and he could hear the drum and he's like, he looks at the dugout and you've seen that one, right, Gridiron Girl?
Yes.
Where the pitcher's like, cut that shit out. And then he throws another, and they did it again. So he threw at them. So
Altuve.
Oh, yeah. Don't rip my shirt off. Dude, you can see he had it on him. The wire. Oh, my God. That was hilarious.
Yeah.
But thank you, Lethal Migraine. I'm glad we disagree on that. Because you and I agreeing on stuff, I don't like that. We do agree on a lot of stuff, but there are some other things. So I'm glad we But you from day one, okay. I stated the a-holes cheated. Lethal Migraine on this program provided hard statistics. Oh, yeah? They cheated at home? Why were their road records better? Their batting averages better? So Lethal Migraine came to play on those stuff. So that's why I'm glad we disagree on that one. And he has a wonderful argument. But the problem is the players and the coaches already admitted to cheating. So when the players admit that they've cheated, dude, it's done. When you get amnesty and immunity, dude, it's done. Why do you need immunity? I never needed immunity. I told a story. So go figure. Did you guys talk about Greg Gumbel passing away? Yes, we did. Yes, we did. So, is there anything else that anyone wants to talk about right now? Okay. Gridiron Girl, did you have any comments on your Dodgers? Do you think the team has gotten better, weaker? Tell me, what do you think about your Dodgers moving forward?
I don't.
It's
I don't know about that Snell's guy. That the pitcher we picked up. I don't know who is that guy.
yeah, I know the one from San Francisco that was with the Padres.
Yes,
Yeah.
but yeah, I think we're good. I think we're
Okay. By the way, I just got a picture from Gridiron Girl.
When? What did I
Hold
give
on.
you?
Hold on. Gridiron Girl.
What?
Shh. You are not the only one that sends me pictures.
Okay. Yes.
That ain't from Gridiron Girl, boy.
Right?
Holy shit. Are you happy now?
Oh, you bet damn right I'm happy. She's not saying a word either. Think about it. My God, both she and I are laughing. So I'm not going to embarrass her anymore because I don't want to. But let's just, what you guys just heard right now, you evaluate it however the hell you want.
Yeah.
Is that your car right there? The one you were talking about?
That is the same shape and model as what I had.
So you had a 4-door.
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool. That isn't. I remember that car. The American version also, if I'm not mistaken, was a 4-door.
Yeah.
But I guess that was just like a special model, that 2-door that I showed everyone on screen.
Mm-hmm.
Lethal Migraine says the 2-time Cy Young winner Blake Snell, who should have really gone home to Seattle. Dude, the money that the Dodgers threw him, dude, I don't blame the pitcher. Yes, I'm ready for baseball. Matt, we have to talk about maybe you might want to consider doing a weekly program on the network about the Giants. Folks, as you know.
Oh, please.
Uh-oh. Yes?
I said, oh, please, do it.
Are you going to do a Dodger one?
No.
Why not?
A show?
Yeah, a weekly report on the Dodgers during baseball.
Come on, look at me now. Look what I do. Look what I give you guys every week. Come on.
Give us a hard time, but we love you for it. So,
Thank you.
you know, I got talked around to doing something. Why can't you?
Why
Right?
would an A's fan talk about the Giants? That's funny. That's good. All right. Well, look, folks, we are getting near the end of the program. I do want to tell you that Bob Nessoff, the award-winning, world-renowned author, reporter, he and I are going to be doing. I know he's got to slum it for me. We're going to be doing a Yankee program once a week on the network, and I'm hoping that Dan will do a Braves banter that will come back. And if Tanya would do one on the Mets, oh my God, that would be beautiful. And hey, Gridiron Girl can do one on the Dodgers, and Speedy can do one on the Giants. This would be nice. I am inquiring from someone who is a hardcore hockey fan on doing a weekly Kings report. So we're going to be, there's a lot of time on the network that we're going to be able to do some weekly stuff. But the hockey one won't debut until at the earliest this year, maybe March. But I'm looking to start that one off next year. You guys should beg the big dog to do one on the Lakers. Maybe he will. Maybe he won't. You should ask him. For you Laker fans, you can visit with the big dog. But I don't know. You should ask him about that. But anyway, we're in between the holidays. There is less stuff for us to talk about. So I do want to say that I think we're going to be ending the program soon. And we shall see. Maybe I might do an extra one this week. I don't know. But guys, send Dream a message. We need his picks. Oh, here we go. Chargers, Bengals, and Rams. So he just gave me the ones for Saturday.
Did he really? Good for him.
Yes, but I have to tell you that Gridiron Girl just sent me a picture. Another one.
I am that girl.
Gridiron Girl, would you join me right now, please? And
Yes.
would you talk about the porn that you just sent me? Gridiron Girl, hold on a minute. Folks, Gridiron Girl has sent me a lot of imagery as of late. And it is something that's what we joked about. That's why you heard her laughing. And I will not tell you what she sent me because it's between her and I. It's always been between her and I. I would never embarrass her, but I kind of was messing with her a little bit. But now that you've decided to send me another image while we're live, do you wish to tell everyone what you sent me? The porn that you just sent me?
A breakfast burrito?
Yeah, it's breakfast burrito. Oh my God, woman, that is a binging burrito.
Food porn.
I did say she just sent me porn.
Between Star Trek porn and food porn, you do well.
Damn you, woman, that looks good. Where are you at right now?
Oh, I'm back home, but I went to a little Mexican place around
That
the
looks
corner.
good. Yeah, that looks great. All right, so I think we are going to call it, folks. And I want to thank everyone for joining us. We're going to have a little bit more news for next week. All kidding aside, Gridiron Girl, I don't know if you saw this, but there is this place right here, very close to us. I think it's called Rosones. I have an image of it. I'm going to show everyone as we finish. And Matt, when you come down to visit us, I think I'm going to take you there. Their whole shtick is, and are you familiar with this, Gridiron Girl? That you take a bag, and what they do is they fill up the bag with cheese, meat. It's like a huge burrito, but you fill it up in a bag. And they're at 565 West Mission Boulevard. And I believe it's called Guapes Tacos.
Wow, no.
Yeah, Gridiron Girl, you and I have to check that place out.
Yeah.
And I may go there and then see if I can get food for my sisters, because we are going to have fish tacos this Tuesday, ladies, hopefully. But that's the image of it. It's called Guapes Tacos, and they're on Facebook right now. A lot of advertising. It really looks good. I think it's either right here in Pomona or in Ontario.
Oh, okay.
It's
Ooh.
close to us. It's called Wapes Tacos. You can see it right there. So, but anyway, all right, guys. I think other than that, I want to thank everyone for joining us. Again, we're still in the Christmas season. So Merry Christmas. Happy holidays for everyone else. Happy Hanukkah. Yes. Happy Kwanzaa. Happy Robonica. And folks, like I said, if you say Merry Christmas and someone answers you with Happy Holidays, or if they send you a Happy Holidays, that is so cool. They may not believe what you believe, but they're still sending you a good wish. Just shut up and say thank you. And I'm not talking to the people around me. I'm talking to everyone else. If someone takes the time to send you good thoughts, don't argue with them. And if they tell me, Roger, I hope the Red Sox are doing better, I would beat the person up, though. I don't like the Red Sox. But, folks, I hope everything's going well for all of you. And we wish you the best always. Happy New Year. And we may be doing a program on New Year. Yes, Loveline is on tonight. It will be on. So it will be on. Thanks you, Lethal, for I mean, it basically is Loveline. I am trying to get people to be on the program. And
Well, if I'm awake, I will be there.
thank you. Matt Alvarez says, go hit up Marshall's. 50% off Christmas stuff. That is cool. Folks, we appreciate you. We thank you for spending time with us. Anime Girl, thank you. And maybe you'll do a Cowboys program on a weekly. You never know during football season.
Listen, the way they played this season, I wouldn't give them the time of day, let it time a fucking week. They can go get stuff.
I will ask Speedy for next year to do a Raiders program with me.
Raiders,
a weekly program. But we'll have to talk about what we want to do on it. But, folks, there's a lot of stuff going on the network. Head on over to ndbmedia.net. You see at the bottom of the screen. Really good stuff. And want to thank everyone for joining us, folks. This was a wonderful Saturday. Thank you. And we'll have more to talk about as the year progresses. For those of you that are into personality types and type watching, on Saturday, January 4th on Loveline, we're going to do some Myers-Briggs. We're going to do some type watching. Come and learn about your personality. It's a lot of fun. And we'll have fun with that. Other than that, folks, enjoy football today. And I'm going to get to stuff myself. We'll see you guys on the other side. I will be on later on tonight. And tomorrow on Sunday, I will as well. So, Anime Girl, are you on tomorrow?
As far as I'm aware, we're supposed to be, but since I can't get hold of my co-host, I don't know.
Okay. Is your program scheduled?
Again, I don't know.
Do you want to be on tomorrow?
I could, but it's not going to be any good if I'm on my own.
Well, I was thinking of joining you.
He said that last week and didn't show. A couple of statements, but didn't show.
Ooh.
Wow.
Ooh.
Yeah, bitch. Well, I'm a real catty bitch these days. I better not do that.
Do you want to go on tomorrow?
If we're on, I'll be on.
She heard it.
Okay, I'll talk to you off screen. Folks,
Roger.
we got to go. We'll see you guys. Gridiron Girl, enjoy that burrito. Oh, man, thanks for sending me the food porn.
You're welcome.
All right,
Anytime.
everyone else, Happy New Year. We'll see you guys soon, and we'll see you guys on the other side.
Toodles.
Peace!
Bye.
Bye.